then. Gee whiz! I'm here! I'm ready to go! Come on then! Here we go! Hey guys, how you going? Today at BK Sport, we're here for the Gold Coast Titans versus the St George Illawarra Dragons. As you guys know, I'm a Titans fan. I don't usually live stream our games because I prefer to be, obviously, at the game. Usually I am at the game. I was the last, I think 11, 12, 13 games straight for the vlogs. But I decided this week that I was just going to chill out here on the Gold Coast and not do the travelling for this 1 week. Obviously, we got a win last week, so I'm a big bandwagoner, mate. I'm a big bandwagoner, so I got my win and now I'm done. No, but yeah, look down here at Wollongong today. Beautiful day, absolutely not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day there at Wollongong, which is a great, it's just a really nice stadium, to be honest with you. It's not the greatest of atmosphere stadium, but it is just a very nice stadium to play footy in. Obviously on the beach there. I know it looks like it's night here, but it's just an illusion, mate. It's just an illusion. But this is a big game for the Titans, not so much for the Dragons. The Dragons don't have much to play for here. We'll go through the two-team lineups here, and then we'll go into the ladder positioning here. So let's go through it, because obviously I know you guys are going to have a lot to say about this game. We're going to have to deal with a lot of Muppets today, a lot of Muppets. So hopefully we win, and then the Muppets, they stay in the corner, and I say, listen here, little boy. Listen, little boy, stay there. We win. Thank you very much. And then we avoid the spoon. Thank you. If the Titans win today, you would assume they avoid the spoon, which is great, because obviously the Tigers lost by 72 points to 6 last night. So, yep, 72 points to 6. 72 points to 6. So that means their 4 against is absolutely shot. And if the Titans would win this, that would mean that the Tigers would win both their last games, and the Titans would have to lose both their last games. Which, they've got the Knights next week too, the Titans, and also the Warriors in round 25. But let's go through the two-team lineups here, guys. So hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate ya. Buddy, we were up until 6 a.m. last night, Showman. We were up until 6 a.m. from 2:45 p.m. until 6 a.m. We're absolutely crushing it down there for NRL and Premier League. And today we've got Titans Dragons. Next up, we've got Knights Raiders. And then we also do have Man City versus Newcastle later on tonight in the Premier League. And also Chelsea versus Leeds. So, yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. But alrighty. So for the Dragons here today, they've got 2 wins, which is Francis Molo and Jaden Sullivan, with Billy Burns and Jaden Hunt going out. Fullback today is Cody Ramsey with Matthew Fearnight and Tautau Moga on the wings. Mo Zambai and Zach Lomax in the centres, with Tautau Monet and Ben Hunt in the halves. Jack DeBellin with Blake Laurie front row. Andrew McCulloch is the number 9, with Josh Maguire and Jaden Stewart in the back row. Jack Bird is the lock. Aaron Woods, Michael Molo, Jaden Sullivan, and Francis Molo as the interchange, with Tyrell Fuimaono as the 18th man replacement. Moving over to the 2023 Premiership winning Titans, we've got Paul Turner and Tino Fa'asuamaleaui coming in, which is big in there with Tino. But unfortunately, we have Brian Kelly and Aaron Clark going out. So my boy Aaron Clark, he had to get some surgery done on his knee, and he won't be back until next year. So that means he will be out of the New Zealand squad as well for the Rugby League World Cup. It's disappointing, because he's having a good year for the Titans, and obviously, could have done some nice little damage there for the New Zealand team in the Rugby League World Cup at the end of this year, but obviously wasn't to be. So he'll be refreshed, ready to go for the 2023 Premiership winning Titans. But you go to the fullback here, Jaden Campbell, JC, let's get it. Greg Marcy with Jojo Fafita on the wings, with Philip Sammy and Paddy Herbert in the centres. You got my boy AJ Brimdog Millionaire with Tanner Boyd in the halves, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui and Jared Wallace in the front row. Sammy McIntyre, he goes to the number 9. Dave Fafita and Bo Firma in the back row, with Isaac Liu as the lock. Jamin Jolliffe, the big Jimmy man. Big Jimmy, I love Jimmy. You gotta love Jimmy. He's a hard worker, man. He's a hard worker and puts so much time and effort into this team, and he's a good player. He really is an underrated player. Herman Sasa, Mikey Fodawaker, and Paul Turner is the interchange, with Corey Thompson as the 18th man replacement. So, look, I'm going to tell you the Titans will win, though. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I reckon the Dragons will win. I also think we do actually generally get a win here today. We beat the Dragons already so far this season, so even if the Dragons win today, it's 1-1. Dragons fans, don't talk too much shit, because we still beat you earlier on in the season. But yeah, look, it's going to be interesting, because the Dragons could definitely still win this, and the Dragons could win this. I don't know if we get this game as... I can see both teams actually winning 13 plus, so I can see definitely both teams winning 1-12. So I think this game is pretty open, realistically. I think it's pretty open. But I'm going to take Titans, buddy, 40 plus. How about that? How about that one? Yeah, you don't like it? Well, too bad. All right, so let's go have a look here at the table. So if the Dragons were to win this game, they would go above. They would go above Manly. They would not go above anyone else. So the Dragons would go from 11th to 10th above Manly. After Manly obviously got smackarooned by the Sharkies yesterday. If the Dragons were to lose today, it don't matter. They're in 11th. No matter what, they're effectively going to finish in 10th or 11th this year. That's just how it is. More than likely 10th, because Manly have completely fallen off the wagons. Even if the Dragons would lose today, they'd probably still win at least a game next. I don't even know who they're playing next to, actually. So they play the Broncos in round 25. I'm not too sure who they play next week, actually. Let's go have a look here. See who they play next week. They will play the Tigers next week. So, yeah, you can definitely see the Dragons finishing that 10th spot. Because, Manly are in absolute shambles right now. For the Titans, like I said, if they win today, they will more than likely avoid the spoon. More than likely, because they're now 80 points differential above the Tigers. As long as they don't lose by 8 today, they'll stay in 15th as well, which is good. But you don't have to have that pressure of conceding, that many points. You've got to concede that many points to go below them into the last place. And the Titans will be Knights next week, and also the Warriors in round 25. But the thing is here, is that if the Titans don't win today, they've got 12 points. The Warriors and the Knights are both on 14 points there, and the Bulldogs, to be fair. But the Titans actually play the Knights and the Warriors in the next 2 weeks. So their run home is actually definitely winnable there for this team. It's just hopefully they can click it together like they did against Manly last week when they flogged Manly 44-22. If the Titans win today, they go to 12. The Warriors have already lost, obviously. The Knights, they play the Raiders after this game. So that means if the Titans win this game and the Knights lose this game and the Titans beat the Knights next week, that means the Titans would actually go into 14th and then would actually go into the 13th if the Warriors lose their game next week. And I'm not too sure who they play next week. They play the Panthers. So you would assume if the Titans win this game, and the Titans beat the Knights, the Titans would actually go into 13th on the table. But I think the Bulldogs would still be... Well, it depends on how much the Bulldogs... if the Bulldogs were to lose the Sharkies next week, the Titans, if they were to win this game and then win next week, they actually could go to 12th, which is pretty crazy there. It's pretty crazy, but obviously there's a lot of things that have to go right there. Other teams losing. But they are taking on good teams, and this team winning multiple games. But guys, 10 minutes to go into a game that does start here. Like I said, smack that thumbs up button. Absolutely smack it. Absolutely smack it. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here on our way to 20k, where I will be giving one of you guys away. There's three prizes for when we hit 20k. One prize is a season membership for your team next year. One season membership for whatever team you support for 2023. I want to actively encourage people to get out and support their team and support the game. And number 2 will be a fully signed Titans jersey for a lucky Titans fan, because I want to give back for you guys putting up this team this year. And number 3 will be a surprise. So that's how the cookie will crumble, man. That's how the cookie will crumble. But let's have a look at what you guys are saying in the chat, boy, oh boy. Dolphins fan says, how's your day going? Fitty bomb on the Dragons. Say, yeah, Fitty bomb on the Dragons. We'd like to see it. We'd like to see it. Well, every game, this has been the worst round of rugby league in about ever. So, you can definitely see someone winning 13 plus today, just because it will keep up with the way this season, this round is going. Malcolm says, this Titans' biggest test before what should be an easier Knights and Warriors. I don't really know how much the Dragons are a bigger test than Knights and Warriors, though. Like, the Dragons aren't good either. Like, they're just not. Like, look, I think that obviously the Dragons are favourites for a reason. I get that. It's at home for them as well. They should be winning this game based on the season so far. But I just don't think the Dragons, like, on paper, I just don't think they're a better team. I think Ben Hunt, obviously, without him, I think they can last. So it's like, Ben Hunt probably has a great game today. We all know it. But then again, we locked him down pretty well in that game at Magic Round. So, look, I don't know. But I don't know how much of a significant extra test this is against the Dragons than it is against the Warriors and the Knights, especially when we haven't won in New Zealand since 2009, which is, pretty significant. But then again, the Sharks won for the first time since 2008 at Brookvale Oval yesterday, and they won by about 40 points. So, you do have to remember that. You do have to remember that. As everybody says, Dolphins fan, I'm a Broncos supporter. Don't hate me, I'm friendly. No, you can hate him, all right? You can definitely hate him. As everybody says, I can't even remember when I passed out in the stream. I don't even know what you're talking about. Titans 50 plus today, I like it. Dasman says, Muppet Arrow is about to start. Oh, yeah, good luck, moderators. Good luck, moderators. Sebastian Gomez says, up at Gold Coast, blah, blah, boom. Malcolm says, here comes the Dragons fans running to the stream. Yeah, they won't. The thing is, it's not really too much to talk shit about if you're a Dragons fan. Like, even if they were to win today, like, they go up one spot. They're not making the 8, and the Titans beat them once already this year. So it's like, it's a bit of a nothing game for them. This is literally a bit of a nothing game for them, because it's easy to put them back in their hole and say, listen, cool, you finish above us, we're both not going to do shit this year, and also it's 1-1 in the season. So, like, Dragons fans don't really have too much to talk shit about, and neither do the Titans, really, but I'm going to talk shit because I can do what I want. David Bear says, go Titans. Got a really good feeling they smoke the Dragons. I'd like a smoker. I'm Zuma says, the first try in the Roosters game should have been a try, and if Tedesco got that pass off Swaley, which led to the intercept, Swaley would have scored, so it could have been 80 plus. Could have, would have, should have, didn't. Could have, would have, should have, didn't. But in the same sense, the game changes. Just because a team doesn't get a try here early on in the game, that changes everything after that, right? So, yes, you can argue that, but in the same sense, you do have to know that that's not necessarily true either. Young Mother says, hello, Legion Dano, the big fella Dano. This is Dragons fans and Muppets. Well, they are Muppets, that's for sure. Natural was taken, says Titans 13 plus, I like it. Dasmate says the Titans must be beating the Tigers in the grand final next year since losing 72-6 and is in the same situation as the 2019 Panthers. Yeah, that was a bad one to make that from James Tamo. Trust me, Titans will not get the spoon. It's looking very unlikely. The Tigers would have to at least win one of their final 2 games. And they play the Raiders in round 25, which is a team that normally beats them by a heavy amount in round 25. But also, it is a team that will be playing for the 8. The reason why I have the Broncos in red over there is because, based on the draw, they are unlikely to make the 8. They are unlikely. The Raiders are more likely, based on their draw, to actually finish above the Broncos in the 8. So the Raiders win today by a good enough margin against the Knights, and that means they'll be 2 points behind. The points differential is there, but they play Parramatta next week at the Broncos, while the Raiders, they play Manly. They should get a good win there, and then they play and they finish off the season with the Tigers, and the Broncos finish off the season with the Dragons. So you can actually see, by next week, you could see the Raiders in that 8 and the Broncos out of it, depending on how much they win by today, if the Broncos are to lose to Parramatta, and then obviously if the Raiders are to do the job there against the Manly Eagles next week. So it's tough there for Broncos fans, it really is. Brian Roberts says, Rock Gold and Costa is the sloppiest fight I've ever seen. David Bears says, if Tanner Boyd both... oh, here we go, we've got a bet, hold on. He's got a bet going here. Lads. Hold on. Hold on. Tanner Boyd, both of them, Jaden Campbell, take feed the score. I'll donate $50 dues. $50 dues. Wowchie mama. Alrighty, 1 second here. Danny DeVito. And then let's go with, so what is it? Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd. Get around Tanner. What a man. Getting his crack and he's having a good game. Having a good time. Bo Firma. By the way, guys, 5 minutes to go until kickoff. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Bo Firma. Jaden Campbell. Feels weird streaming a Titans game. I haven't done this for literally 3 months. Because I've been at the games. Jaden Campbell and David Fafita. Ooh, I like that. That's a high-scoring game here for the Titans, and that's what I'd like to see. Dear me, if this happens, that'd be beautiful. David Fafita, anytime try scorer for $50 dues. There we go. There's A to Bears bet, and I like it. And Malcolm likes it too because he wants the Titans to finish off the Warriors. Real Jesus, what do you think of people who support the Titans but aren't from the Gold Coast? What do you mean? What do I think of them? Good on them. Thank you for supporting the team in a tough time. Thank you for supporting the team in a tough time. I'd love people to support the Gold Coast who aren't from the Gold Coast. I'm from the Gold Coast, and I'm a proud Gold Coast fan, but, you know, go for it. You want to support the Titans from outside the Gold Coast? Good on you. Somebody says there's another rare Titans stream, considering how you mostly at the game watching while vlogging at the same time. Did those 3 memberships come through? They did, yeah. They did. Dolphins fan says, how many games do you think will win will the Dolphins win? What? Bright Rivers says, this fight looks like they brought 2 gym junkies into the cage. I'm going to see us next Sunday. Can't wait for it. Yeah, should be good, mate. Should be good against the Knights. Hopefully we put them to bed. And if we won that game next week, it's game over. We don't win the spoon. So, like I said, if we win today, it's probably over. But in the same sense, definitely with next week's game. The debate says, morning, I suppose Tarmal will get a fine. James Tarmo will get a fine of saying what he said to the ref and it might pick it up. Yeah, he will. It's frustration. It is what it is. Yes, obviously he shouldn't have said it, but it just is what it is, man. It's a bit of frustration there. Jackson Kelvin says, Titans to keep their undefeated season going. They should have a bomb for the Gold Coast. I like it. What sport don't you watch? It's a good question, RXC. It's a very good question. Sebastian says, RXC, the chess masters. Hey, listen, that guy from Yugoslavia, he's alright, He's alright. Lachlan Gaming says, go to the Titans. Salvage famous, does anyone know what Swans have to win by a finish second? Not many people here are going to know that because you know you're in a rugby league stream, not an AFL stream. Titans win this game. I like it Sunday. I like it. Now that's a thinker right there. Now that's a thinker right there. Had a big win last night with the Roosters too. Imagine winning 72-6 over a team and then also winning 2K. Unbelievable. Dolphins fans is who are the Titans versus next week? The Knights at Seabus. So we have a really good record against Newcastle on the Gold Coast. And obviously Newcastle are in absolute shambles right now. So look, it depends on this game here today though. If the Titans would beat the Dragons today, we would see the Titans going as favourites. If the Titans lose the Dragons today, it would be 50-50. Probably it might be $1.80 each, to be completely honest with you. He's getting suspended for 2 games. Wow, Wolfgang getting around the Titans, exactly right. I like it. Bright Robert says, wish Jai Arrow stuck with the Titans, stuff the Bunnies. Yeah, but it was also there at a time where we were not great. Like, obviously, Jai Arrow would be a good asset right now, but it's not like we need forwards at the moment, you know what I'm saying? RXC says, imagine United losing to Brentford, then going to beat Liverpool. I could see it happening. I will be streaming that. That's on Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. I will be streaming that. I could see it happening. I really could, because Liverpool have been struggling themselves. But I could also see a 1-1-2-2 written all over that game as well. Yanni Mavis with the absolute banger, Titans 13 plus. My goodness me. My goodness me. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Here we go. Here come the boys. The 2023 Premiership winning Titans. Here they come. They're coming on out onto the field. It's time to get the Titans ravaging. Absolutely ravaging. Here we go. Campbell, Fafita, Sammy, Herbert, Marzi, Brimson, Boyd, Wallace, McIntyre, Fasul, Malawi, Fafita, Firma, and Liu with Jolie, SASA, Fadawaka, and Turner. I think SAS has been pretty good lately. I think SASA has been pretty good recently. Luke says, come on, Titans, do what you did last week again. Exactly right, Luke. Exactly right. But not concede so many. You know, score 44, get a fitted bomb, but don't concede so many. You know, I just want to, you know, have a good game here and take the dub. Like, I don't really care how much we win by. I don't even care. Well, I do care if we lose, but, like, at least give it a really good go here. Because if we play like we did last week, we can flog them. If we play like we did last week, we can flog them. But in the same sense, I know this team too well, and it does make me, nervous, obviously, tipping a score line like that. Logan goes to go Ben Hunt. Jesse Henderson, I've got Titans 7-12, so let's go to Gold Coast. I like it, Jesse. Alrighty, here we go. So the Dragons are ball out the field. Aaron Woods here. What's he playing? It's 450th game. What's going on here? 350, is it? How many games Aaron Wood? I think it might be 350 games or 250 games. I don't know. But it's a milestone. Half ounce tennis back. I'm very well aware. I'm very well aware. So the Dragons are coming out onto the field now. Boo! Huh? What that? Huh? Well, boo him. Just boo him, mate. Just boo him. Just boo him. Ben Hunt last week, 40-20 kicks, 1. 20-40 kicks, 1. Jeez, what a good couple of kicks there. His kicking game is incredible. Yeah, the kicking game is incredible. It'd be great to see if he was ever on the Gold Coast, you know. It would be great to see. You know, he'd really be able to dictate the player on the field. All right, so Zach Lomax now the last person to come out. Beautiful. Man, I tell you what, it's just a stunning day in the Gong right now. Absolutely stunning day. There's not a single cloud in the sky. Unbelievable. Sergeant Gill says 250 games for the Shazza. She's made a career doing shoeies at Mount Smart. Yeah. Shazza had a pretty good, you know, career at the Tigers before going to, was it the Sharks that he went to? I think it was the Sharks that he went to, and then completely kind of fell apart, and then obviously has now gone with Dragons and has done nothing. So, yeah, Shazza was part of a Tigers team that all the fans all the Tigers fans were saying like, oh, bloody, the Big Four and shit, but it was no Big Four. But that was when they had Tedesco, Mitchell Moses, Luke Brooks, and Tedesco, Mitchell Brooks, Mitchell Moses, and I think Aaron Woods was a part of that, wasn't he? All right, so Titans started with the ball here. Tanner Boyd goes quickly out the right. Oh, that's a high tackle. Oh, that's a high tackle. You're dreaming that's not a high tackle. You are dreaming that's not a high tackle there. You're kidding. So Titans here with the ball. They get this ball out to the 20. Jojo Fafita, get around the young blood. He's been having a fantastic season this year. Shazza was a part of the worst Big Four in history. Yeah, that's how Tigers fans do go though. Like they are very much a team that their fan base will. It's like Eels with Gutho, you know, with calling them King Gutho and whatnot. It's like they ruin that reputation for their own team based on their own stupidity. So that's the same thing with the Tigers back in the Big Four. It's just like, but then again, they were decent, but it's just like it just didn't work. The Tigers because the Tigers are the Tigers. All right, so first tackle, the Dragons coming out of their own 25. It's going to be Amon right-hand side now. And they give it off to Molo. I actually don't even know who that was. 33 metres out here. Benny Hunt definitely first choice for Australian 9 in my opinion. Maybe in your opinion, but Harry Grant will still have a say about that. I don't see Damien Cook getting it. I honestly think that the Australian team will go with Ben Hunt and Harry Grant, whether it's 9 or 14 for either of them. HIA. So it's a HIA, but it wasn't a high tackle. So it's a HIA, but it wasn't a high tackle. So how do we not get the penalty then? So if you're going to send him for a HIA, then where's the penalty for the high tackle? Where is the penalty for the high tackle if you're going to call HIA there? That is ridiculous. That's a madness. Like, that is a madness. That is a madness for you to send a guy off for HIA, but you didn't call the high tackle, and when you see the replay there, it was very clearly high. Brian says, yeah, bro, that doesn't make sense at all. It makes sense at all. So Fitz tackled him with the Dragons, right-hand side. That should have been a penalty on the second tackle of the game of the Titans, but they didn't call it, and then they call HIA. That's incredible. Oh, there's a collision there, but with Titans in the ball, 5 minutes out. It's a HIA, so that should be a pen ref. That's a shocking call. Ridiculous. It's like, it means that you know that he got hit across the head. Like, that's so stupid. All right, so the Titans now get this ball to the 25, third tackle. Well, some good hard run meters here from Sammy Mack playing in the hooker role now. Look at him go. Sammy Mack, the big fella, the best hooker in the business. The best hooker in the business. This ref's incompetent. We know that. Oh, we know that. Sammy Mack there gets it off here. And, see, well, how good is he as a hooker? Is that Dave Fafita? Yeah, Fafita gets taken down here at the 40. Costa Ben Rocco, there you go, unanimous. All right, so left-hand side now for the Titans. Tanner Boyd steps back around, and then that's actually pretty nice there from Tanner Boyd to get on his feet and to move out and step off his left foot and go underneath. So Ramsey now, he's going to bring this ball out here to the 35. Dolphins fan says, what margin do you have the Titans win by today, BK? Honestly, I can see any margin, man. I can see Titans or Dragons winning by 13 plus, and I can see the Titans or Dragons winning by 1 or 12. So it's definitely a very 50-50 game that just comes down to who gets the advantage here early. But, when the referee isn't calling a high tackle and then sends him for a HIA a minute later, there's a little bit of interesting going on there. All right, so 6 more here for the Dragons too. All right, 6 more here for the Dragons too. And they go right-hand side now and go towards the sideline. They'll be taken down to 30. Come on, need some defense here, man. But obviously, in the same sense, our defense is not usually that great. It's just down in Dragons Lane. Elmo, why would I be on stream if this was in Gold Coast? I live 5 minutes from the stadium. So second tackle now, 20 metres out. 20 metres out, left-hand side, gives it off to Laurie. Laurie here. And they spread it again. Easy defense. The ref, Len Caddy, has officiated 2 Storm 50 bombs against Warriors and Knights. Wowee. So third tackle now for the Dragons, right inside, 15 metres out. Ben Hunt now with the ball. Oh, please roll. Take him over the sideline, Damn, he went down. It was nice work from the Dragons winger. That was nice work there from Tata Moga. So 5 metres out, left-hand side, 4th tackle here. 11 metres out now. Gives it all the way back to the 20 now for Benny Hunt. Underneath for Blake Laurie. And Laurie slammed by Tino. Woo! Tino, fast to Malama. Look at him go. Right inside of the Dragons. Good tackle. Oh my God, don't get it. No way. That's weak if he gets a try there. He's lost the ball. Let's go. Huh? Well, no. He's clearly lost the ball there. What they're saying was a strip, was it? Are they saying it's a strip? They have to have a look at this. There's no way. How did that ball come out? So you're telling me that we stripped the ball on fit tackle, did we? You're telling me we stripped the ball on fit tackle? Are you telling me we stripped the ball here on fit tackle? Because that would be silly from our team if we did that. That was terrible defense there from Paddy Herbert, by the way. Terrible defense. Like, there's no way that's back. That's clearly a knock-on-y. That's a clear lost ball. There's no way. That is backwards. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. There's no way this is a try. There's no way that this is a try here. There is absolutely no way on any planet this is a try. There is absolutely no way on any planet this is a try here with the Dragons. Not only did we not get the high call, but if they don't call this as a no try, that's absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. There is no way. So we're still waiting here. Man up, Titans. Mate, they lost the ball. Mate. Like, there's no man up, Titans. They lost the ball forward. No penalty for Sammy for the high tackle, but sent it for the HIA, and they're going to call this as a try. Tries confirmed. That's fucking bullshit, man. I will swear what I want to. That is bullshit. That is so dog shit, man. That is so dog shit. That is so dog shit of a call. Man. Wow. That is so dog shit of a call, man. That is not a try. Any Dragons fan who claims that shit is an idiot. That is no chance to try there. He's clearly lost the ball there. There's no way that any planet has ever said that is... He missed a kick too because he's a dickhead. That pissed me right off there. 2 calls already in the first 6 minutes of this game. You wish that's backwards! You are unbelievable! I'll just say the replay of it again. You're dreaming! You're dreaming! Haddy said no try. The commentary saying Haddy said no try when he said no try. What are you talking about? Commentary? What are you talking about? Oh, man. I have to listen to Blocker Roach commentate my game. This is why I don't stream these Titans games. Oh, man. The Dragons didn't pull out the 15. Oh, horseshit, man. Just horseshit. So, first tackle in for the Dragons. 15 metres out of their own line. Oh, that's dog shit. Second tackle now at the 24. Right hand side now goes up to DeBellin. DeBellin here at the 30. Dog shit. Just stupid. Incompetence, man. It really is just incompetence. 2 calls in the first 6 minutes that have gone against the Titans. Right hand side here, Ben Hunt will get taken down here at the 40. No, he still keeps going here. Gets the ball offloaded there to Cody Ramsey. And Ramsey will come back down there. Tackles are falling up pretty easily here with the Titans currently, though. So 4 tackled here. And if you take away the knock on, like that was Paddy Herbert who fell off the tackle as well in that defense, which was pretty poor. So 40 metres out in the line, 5th tackle. And Andrew McCulloch now, he goes to the right-hand side. And Telltale Moan will put that up in the air. That's a terrible kick. Should be an easy 7-tackle set there. Thank you. Jaden Campbell grabs that in goal. And it will be a 7-tackle set. So 7 minutes gone now. And JC is going to bring this one out to the 30. Oh, close right tackle again. I can obviously see we're not going to get any calls here today. Right-hand side now. And Jojo Fafita with a really good run brings it to the 35. So that'll be first tackle now. That'll be full. So Tino Fast-Malawi here. Good run by Tino. Gets the ball to the... Oh, good offload there from Tino. Sammy Mack there brings it to the 50. It's a good offload there from Tino. So second tackle now. JC left-hand side to Wallace. Wallace here to Bowie Firma. And Bowie Firma gets taken out at the 45. Love to see Bowie Firma have a good game here today. He had a good game last week. Really good game last week. Obviously, he's knocked the ball on quite a bit lately. But last week, he held on to the ball and... There's a big reason as to why we absolutely got a nice little win there. So 4 tackle now, 35 metres out here on the line. Sam Mack goes left-hand side off to Brimo. Brimo here gets up to JC. JC gets the offload away. Titans away. Here go Herbert. And he'll be taken down to the 18. That's a good run there by JC. Good offload. So 5th tackle now. They'll go right-hand side. It's 5th tackle. What's he doing? Greg Matthew. It's 5th tackle. He's still going here. Greg, it's 5th tackle, bro. Greg, bro, no, not on 5th tackle, man. You've got to get a kick on there. Even if you make a run there and then you go for the late pass, that's what you do. Man, Greg, come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, 1 second here. I think my screen's frozen. Give me 1 second here, guys, as I sort this out. Yeah, my screen was frozen. Yeah, so I couldn't see it in the comments. So says up in the Gold Coast. Rosa says, started to watch late. What happened to Herbert earlier? Herbert gave up a try, effectively. But in the same sense, it was a ridiculous try. It should have been a knock-on. And Sammy was the one who got hit head high and they took him off for a HIA but didn't cause the penalty. So Dragons now at the 40. Fedbound getting a Mars. Sassy Girl says, I'd love to see Big Tino get a meat pie today. It'll just be a great sight. Oh man, at this point I don't care who gets a meat pie. I just want someone to get a try, you know. I just want Titans to like we don't deserve to be down 4-0 right now. So Dragons now put that ball up in the air. And the ball will bounce up nicely here. And Jaden Campbell brings it to about the 25. Okay, beautiful. Now my live stream comments are coming through again. What's the point of the bunkering? They don't use it properly. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Sasha Kelson said... Oh, the chat's gone fast now. Ben McGann said the bunker couldn't rule the knock-on because it was a pass. But what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? What? No, mate. That's no. Titans here. Paddy Herbert off to Greg Matthew. Matthew here. Go, Greg. Bowie. Inside. Go, Brimdog. Go, Brimdog. Oh, let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go, Brimdog. Millionaire, baby. Boom. Let's go. Let's go to Brimdog Millionaire, baby. It's going to be the Brimdog Billionaire. Ow! Let's go to Brimbo. There's my boy. Let's go. So Titans there. You go spread out left-hand side. Tina Fast Malawi. He'll get the ball offload nicely there to Herbert. Herbert then gets it off to Marzi. Marzi with a really nice run. Then gets it to Bowie Firma. Then Bowie Firma inside there to AJ Brimdog Millionaire. He scores a try. Let's go. Come on. 10 minutes going here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's go. Greg, that was terrible defending there. Bit of Greggy Matthew Bunda. Bit of Greg and Marcy bunda. After all the bullshit they shot back. I love to see it. I love to see it. Lucas says, missed the first 10. Had the bunker been horrible? Yes. Yes. And the referee. Alex says, sexy offload from Tino. It's a nice little offload there by Tino. Really nice run by Greg Marcy, really strong, then obviously pass it back to Bo with that. Obviously, it's really nice from a winger to think about the inside men rather than going yourself, which is kind of what Greg did in that first play. But with that one there, gets put back on the Bowie, and then Bowie just easy pass to bring my millionaire. Connor Waters says Firma's so underrated. I don't know if he's underrated anymore, man. I think he might be still. I just think that, because obviously he's playing for Queensland. Well, he didn't play for Queensland, but he was in the team this year. I think most people are starting to become very well aware of Bowie. Signed a nice contract there with the Titans as well this couple of weeks ago. And Bowie's a great bloke who really cares about this club. And I think most people are starting to really rate him a lot more. So he's still technically underrated, I guess. Holden defense from Lomax, Dolphins fans says not great. Bruckner says got to love a karma try. Absolutely. Fitter Browse see we can be good at various part of the game and diabolical at various part of the games. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. But all right, so 29 minutes to go here in the first half. Brilliant says not there. What do you mean not there? Obviously. Sam failed HIA. Sammy failed HIA. So you're telling me Philip Sammy gets hit high, he fails his HIA because of being hit high, and there was not a penalty for the Titans. The referees are a shambles. The referees are a shambles. You don't call a penalty. You send it for a HIA. He fails his HIA. Unbelievable. That is absolutely impeccable refereeing there. That is just simply superb. What a moron referee. What a moron. So it's going to be second tackle in the Titans. Tina gets it up to 25. Who is replacing Sammy? I think maybe Paul Turner might come in. I'm not sure, actually. I think maybe Paul Turner might come into that centre role. Davey gets inside. 4 tackle now at the halfway point. That brings the 18th man. Yeah, actually, we can use that 18th man, which is Corey Thompson, actually. Yeah, that's a dirty play. Geez. Sammy Mack nearly knocked that ball on. 5th tackle now at the 40. That was Cody GC versus the rest today. You're absolutely right. So Titans now put that ball up in the air. Free shit for the people at the back. Oh, Paddy Herbert knocked that ball on. Oh, that's going to be a knock on there. So Dragons get the ball here. Oh, yeah, they're going to play that can't return and get nothing returned from it. So I think we do. I think we do get Corey Thompson in now because it was a dirty play. It was a high tackle. So they didn't say it was a high tackle at the time, but there's no way they can't call that as a high tackle now to give us that 18th man. Daniel Bates says you have to laugh or you'll cry. Bloody hell. No, it's what it is, mate. It is what it is. It's all part of the game. You know, you get angry, you get frustrated, but you just got to sit back and just enjoy the show. You know, obviously it's not been a good year for the Titans, but the fact of the matter is that you still got people supporting them. And, you know, as a fan, the only thing I can do here is sit here and enjoy my team and watch my team and support my team. That's the only thing that we can do as fans. So that's what I'll do. And the referees are going to be stupid in every single game. The referees, you know, it's not even necessarily that they're biased. They're just incompetent. So up it goes there for the Dragons. The Titans should get this ball at the 20. And good catch there by Greg and Marcy, who brings that ball out to the 23. Justin says, Dragons got nothing to play for. Titans don't want the spoon and come off the back of a big win last week. Yeah, like I said, if we win this game today, we more than likely will avoid the spoon. I would nearly go as far to say we do avoid the spoon because the Titans have to lose both games next week and the week after, and the Tigers would have to win both games because they're for and against. So always a knock on Joe Defeater. That's a knock on Joe Defeater, unfortunately. Bottom says Thompson should be starting. That bloke is so safe. He is, but in the same sense, I do like Sammy. I do like Greggy Marcy. You know, Greggy Marcy's defense is very fitty though. You know, I do like the Titans team, but I do love Koza. Corey is a nice little bloke there. Turner's on the wing. So Turner's on the wing. Okay. Knowledge Lyric says, who's the biggest signing, Foran or Verrills? I would probably say Foran in regards to the experience factor that the Titans obviously desperately need right now, but Verrills in regards to long term is definitely the better signing. Nobody says, yeah, fair play, you just get back your team, what happens, I guess. Yeah, exactly right. You can't do anything off the field, all you can do is support, so the best you just have to sit back and you know, watch the game and hope for the best in regards to referee competency. That's where Titans always finish the year strong. They do, yeah, they do. 2020, we would have made the finals if it was a full season. 2021, we didn't have a great finish last year, I guess. Dragons now, Ryan Sub, we did still make the 8. That's because the Sharks and Raiders lost, but then again, we also won 44-0 to finish that off. Oh, knock on, let's go. Let's go. That's a knock on there against the Dragons. So it will be Titans ball here. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Tigers will have to win both games. Yes, Sunday. And they play the Dragons next week, I think. No. I think they play the Dragons next week, and then they play the Raiders in round 25. And the Raiders will be playing for a top 8 spot. If they win today, if the Raiders win today, they'll be playing for a top 8 spot that game. There's no chance the Tigers win that. Alex, I thought we were going to the game. I normally do, mate. I haven't done a live stream here for the Titans for a good 3 months, but I thought I'd mix the content up. I have a bit of a rest this weekend, not travel and just stream. So, you know, it's what it is. You guys get to see me live during the game, which can get interesting. I've already spawned once in this stream, which I don't normally do. I don't usually swear, but then again, don't go and watch that Titans-Eels game from round 1. Jesse Hampson. Oh, that's going to be a knock-on here from the Titans. You're joking. You're joking. Greg Marcy knocks the ball on. Jesse says, Four will be a massive assistance with game experience for the Titans because they're quite a lot of young players at Gold Coast. They're all young players. And he... Yeah, well, I'll take it. Another solution, hope Titans can beat Warriors again like they did last year, last round of the season. Yeah, there's a lot more to play for in that game. You know, winning 44-0, we had to win by 11 points to make the finals. And obviously we did do that, and we did it really well, which is weird considering we don't usually beat the Warriors, but besides the last 2 games. But yeah, it's not, and that's in New Zealand too. That was on the Gold Coast. Damn, Tigers lost 72-6. They did, yeah. The Tigers did lose 72-6 here. So the Dragons now, they'll be at the 10, 6 again here for the Dragons. I swear one more Titans mistake will blow up. You know this team, mate. This is not the first game of the season. We're very well aware of what this team is at the moment. So it's going to be first tackle now for the Dragons. They're 3 metres out here from the line. Good crowd in the goal. Yeah, it's a good crowd. It's a beautiful day there, so you'd expect people to get out in support of their team. Right hand side now, Dragons. Oh, jeez, that's bad. Oh, no, he's short. Okay, beautiful. He's taken. That was a great tackle there by Firma. Bo Firma with a really good try-saver tackle there. Second tackle now, left-hand side. Oh, crunch by Tino and also Davey Fafita in the defense. Fafita's been having a pretty underrated season in regards to defense. Attacking-wise, not so much, but defense definitely. Oh, throws it to the right-hand side there. And, oh, my God, that's weak. That's a weak try there. That's a weak try. What? Ah! I'm not going to celebrate this because I reckon that's going to be a try. I reckon that's going to be a try. Bo Firma's going to get taken down here at the 20. So Firma will get taken down to the 15 here. They're going to go check this. They'll check this. I don't... Are there any Titans in the crowd? Yeah, there's a couple there. I think this is a try here for the Dragons. I'm pretty certain he put this ball down. So I think he's saying no try. They're actually saying no try here. I think he definitely gets the ball here. I think he definitely... Oh! Yeah, it's a try. I never understood why it was a try the whole time. That was a really waste of our time. Like, I don't understand why the referee didn't call it as a try. It was pretty clearly a try the whole time. I'm really confused there. That was clearly a try the entire time. So it's going to be 8-6 here to the Dragons. We're 20 minutes to go here. That was really strange. You know, Wayne says Dragons 13 plus. No, mate. Brendan Westland says, you do realise signing Foran won't be a good thing because if he's not playing for Manly, he literally gets injured all the time. You do realise that is absolutely blatantly incorrect. That is blatantly incorrect. And it's just a wanker comment to make too, really, Brendan. It really is. It's just a bit of a wanker comment to make as well. Like, you're hoping for an injury. Like, you're an arsehole. You're hoping and expecting for an injury there to a guy. Yes, okay, he's had, passed with injury, but that's a bit of a dickhead comment, really, Brendan. Justin Sunday, I didn't really expect that from you, considering someone who's always here. Expecting an injury from you. You're a wanker. Sunday says all that running for nothing. Lucas says, surely the ref could have saw that. It was very obvious it was a try. Very obvious a try. Yeah, can we time Brendan Westling out, please, moderators? Hayden Gallagher says, these games this week is all big scores. Yeah, they are. But right now it's a 2-point game. Even when he wasn't into a different club, he was good. I just hate people who just expect and hope for injuries, man. It's like, why do you need to hope and expect for injuries? It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense why people want to hope and expect for injuries from a player. But because, what's your early prediction for where the Titans finish in 2023? Oh, man. Well, I'm going to make this for the 8 because I'm going to back our team in. So, we'll go 7, 6. But, obviously it's probably unrealistic at this point. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to tell you we're going to miss the 8. And we have the opportunity to. We did it last year. We had the opportunity this year. It just didn't click for us this year. So hopefully we bounce back with Tommy Verrills. And there's a big key part there in that number 9, which we haven't really had all year. And Kieran Foran in the halves, which really solidifies the halves. And, hopefully that can help us out going into next year. Crazy New Zealand's 4 in the GOAT. Even if he gets an injury, he's still an asset of the club. He's actually right. This is about the experience. It's about the experience. So Lomax here will make that kick. So it will be 10-60. It will be 10-60 to the Dragons with 21 minutes to go in the first half. Brian Roberts said, what kind of special Muppet hopes for an injury? Imagine how good our game would be injury-free. Oh, man, beautiful. Beautiful. Dasmate says, Dogs, legend of future Titans. But that also has nothing to do with the Titans there. It's just like if you guys ever hope or expect an injury. Because if you're expecting an injury, it's like that makes no sense. Why would you expect an injury? I get that he's been injured in the past, but why would you expect someone to get injured? It means that you're kind of hoping he gets injured so you prove him right. It's really weird. Really, really strange. That's why I bite back at comments like that. Because it's like the kind of the meaning behind your comment is really dog shit. So it's going to be 21 minutes to go here of the first half. 10-6 to the Dragons, and I go right inside in Blake Laurie. Defense not really on a show here today from both these teams, especially on that right left-hand side edge for the Titans. Tigers says Brendan probably goes for the Tigers. You know he's sad. He's a Roosters fan. Ben McGann says Titans spine's looking a lot better for next year. Does, yeah. And that's our biggest issue this year. We just went too young, and we obviously have too many players playing in different positions that we would normally expect. You know, AJ is normally a fullback. He's in the 5'8". Toby was a youth product, a rookie product. That's a good tackle there by the Titans at the 20 on the Dragons side of the field. And then you got JC, he's very, very young. And then Aaron Clark, who's a lock, playing in the number 9. So, you know, just too many mistakes the Titans. And they hold themselves accountable. They do. The ownership, well, no, that's held. The ownership and the CEO, Steve Mitchell, and Justin will hold themselves accountable for the mistakes they've made this year. Oh, that's really easy. This defense down this right-hand side is so bad. Oh, I don't think so. I think it'll be a no try here. That's terrible defense on that left-hand side, but I think this will be a no try here. Nigel Luke says, they're going to call try. I reckon we'll go back and look at this. Nigel Luke says, Brandon, you shouldn't be hoping injuries, and you are a Roosters fan as well. And 2021 was bad for injuries. It was. I think he's out here. But in the sense that it could be a try for the Dragons on the right-hand side. Could be. I don't think so. 20 minutes gone here, guys. 20 minutes gone here. That thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. That left-hand defense of the Titans is just shocking at the moment. Today, the Titans defense on that left-hand side has been absolutely shocking. So Ben Hunt runs out. Look at that. Look at that. That is terrible there. That is terrible. I think his knee might be out here. We'll have a look. We'll have to slow it down a little bit here. It's a good pass there from Ben Hunt, though, that found Lomax, and then Lomax out to Moga. We can't really see it. They're not showing us the angle here. All right, right-hand side. This is going to be very close. This is going to be very close. Oh, I think his knee might actually go down first. It's going to be so close here. Oh. I don't know about that. I think his knee's out there. I think they should have a look at this. I think they should be having a look at this. St. George's Forum will do wonders for Sexton. The experience he brings will mould Sexton into a talented halfback. Absolutely. I think that knee goes down first. I think that should be no try. I think his knee goes down first there. 19 minutes to go here in the first half. Surely they're looking at it. Yeah, they're looking at it. All right, so they're going to have a look at this. So they're going to go to the bunker. Warren Smith is such a Titans hater. Warren Smith is such a shit commentator. When you listen to the Titans game, he's such a shit commentator with the Titans. That's out. That's out. He's out. Warren Smith is such a wanker when it comes to the Titans, man. Hated me individually 10 years ago. And, yeah. The ball's still up, and then right knee's up. That knee's down right there. Knees down. Warren's... It's a no try. Thank you, no try. No try. Warren Smith is so incredibly poor. It's so incredibly poor. Warren Smith is just shitting on the Titans the entire game so far. Every single call he said, good call, referee. But we obviously saw the HIA that he said it was a good call. It wasn't a high tackle. You're a muppet. And he says that was a clear try. Obviously not. It's called a no try. So it'll go back to 10-60. So 20 minutes gone, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're around here. Good call there. Nostradamus says no try, bunker, do your job. You've already made bad decisions in this game in the mid 20 minutes that have been played. At least Paddy Herbert was able to stop that one there. Warren Smith, that's a try. Warren Smith said that's a try as they said no try. Yeah, I know. He's arguing saying it was a clear try. You're an idiot. Brian says his voice gets in the job, mate, not the skill. I would agree. His voice, obviously, he does have a good voice for commentary, but it's just that he doesn't obviously have the IQ for commentary. So Dave Fafita here, and he'll get monstered. This is good defense here from the Dragons on Dave today. Hayden says this commentator must have... It's Warren Smith. Warren Smith and I have had beef before. So Sam McIntyre here gets ball to the 38. Full tackle, left-hand side. Gives it off to Isaac Liu. Tino! Go, Tino! Go, Tino! Back on the inside here, Brimo. Back on the inside here, Tino! 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 Oh, so close. Oh, they're cutting down last second here, so he'll be 5 metres out of the line. Fit tackle, Tino. Look at him go. Get him on the wing. Right-hand side here for the Titans. They're 10 metres out. Brimdog Millionaire. He stops it all the way over the top here to Dave. Dave here. He punches off 1. 6 again here for the Titans. Let's go. 6 again. Let's go. Let's go. 6 again here for the Titans. On fit tackle too. Thanks, Dragons. Left-hand side, McIntyre gives it off here. Oh, Jay, whoa. 5 metres out of the line. Come on. Come on. 6 again here, I think. No, I don't know what he was saying there. So left-hand side here, they give it off to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd here to Brimo. Brimo kicks it through. Oh, that was terrible on second tackle, Brimo. No. No, that was a terrible kick on second tackle there from Brimo. That was a terrible kick from on second tackle from Brimo. This is the difference between BK and Warren Smith. BK is actually a good commentator. Well, I try. Obviously, I have my faults as well, but like at least I can actually see what's happening in front of me. And it's got to the point in our game where the right decisions are applauded because we expect the bunker to mess up. Yeah, no, it has gotten to that way. It really has. It really has. Why would you cheat that on second tackle, though? That was a big run there by Tina Fast Malawi down the left-hand side. It just shows there are points in this game. It's not going to probably be a blowout for either team, but there are points in this game. Oh, my God, shot. That is a shot there from Sammy Mack, the big fella, the best hooker in the business. Slapped. It's absolutely slapped. So the Titans now at the 20, 25, 30. Go JC, find that gap. Runs it around and gets taken down to the 40. Good run back. That's unfortunate. You've got this hype stream and the Knights playing next. Knights don't know how to ruin the vibe. Yeah. Titans get to the 50. Dragons crowd just celebrated us getting an extra 5 metres in that tackle. Nice. And that's going to be Paul Turner now who's come onto the field. Oh, come on. No, apparently no 6 again. So Jaden Campbell. Oh, I thought the Warren Smith was going to say it could have easily been a penalty there, or a knock on there, which I would have been like, you muppet. Right inside now, Tanner Boyd. Boyd now gives it off here. Right inside to Fafita. Fafita back on the inside here to Brimdog Millionaire. Go, Brimo. Out of the left-hand side here. We're finding some space on this left-hand side. Bowie Firma. Bowie Firma. Oh, he can't get the offload away. 10 metres out. Nice to give everybody the game of their life. 10 metres out. Fit tackle. Right-hand side to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd puts that ball up in the air. Oh, that's an easy take there for the Dragons. That's shocking. And so Jack Bird now brings it back here, and the Dragons will get taken down to 30. Good tackle there, Tanner Boyd. They're booing as if he wasn't already at 35 when he was there. Like, that's clearly... Like, why the Dragons says booing as if he was offside? He came from the 35. Tanner Boyd was nowhere near the play in regards to going up front, so he was already back on side. People just don't know what they're talking about. Second tackle now at the halfway point. All right. So left-hand side here. Oh, that's a good block. Oh, damn, it's going to be an easy try. That's going to be a try. Jaden here, Jaden here, Jaden here. It's an easy try. Oh, Spew, man, we had such a good attack and they're going to score on that left-hand side. Damn it. Damn it. 14-6 here. Look, it's these Titans of shit they do. They really do. Our defense is so shot. Our defense is so shot. Like, this is wanky. This is really poor here. This defense is so poor, especially down that right-hand side with obviously Herbert and stuff like that. But that was good from Tanner Boyd. But then look at his short side, this left-hand side. It's not Blocker Roach, it's not short side, but it's the open side more on. And yeah, just easy try there, unfortunately. So we're 14-6 here with 16 minutes to go to the game. First half, sorry. Don't because do you go benching section? No, I don't. But I also talk to Toby. Like, I know that there's other factors that go into it in regards to season was already done. But it is what it is, you know. Toby will come back strong next year. Obviously, they beat Tweed won yesterday 42-0, and he scored the first try of the game. Feder Brown says, my dad threw a chair across the room. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was pretty poor defense, so, you know, it's understandable. It's understandable. Dana says, Joe did normally faster than that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Joe today. He's not having a fantastic game here, the old Jojo Feeder. Almost as bad as the Eels D. James says, ha. Oh, bro. If you think you're going to get a reaction from me because you say, ha, like... like, my team's in 15th. Do you really think I don't understand what my team is at this year? Knowledge of lyrics is Isaac Liu contracted for next year? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I think Isaac Liu's having a good game. He had a good game last week too. It's not been his season, but I think last week and this week have been good. Lord Zachary says, "Good, hey buddy, good try, nearly tackling." Hey, Lord Zachary, it seems like you're not going to make the 8 either. So congratulations on scoring and maybe winning this game. But we'll be talking too much shit considering we've beaten you once already this season, and your team was in the 8 and completely capitulated. So thanks for coming, Zachary. But nice try making the 8. Nice try making the 8 there, Lord Zachary. Justin Sundo says, "Miss the kick, Titans win." So 16-6 here to the Dragons with 15 minutes to go here. Lord Zachary, you better be very confident your Dragons win here, bro. You better be very confident. Can't wait for you guys to go from 12th to 11th. Pretty Man says he has 2 years to go. 1025 says, "The only thing that's laughable is your attempt at getting to him, James." I know. like, at least give me something. Like, give me a good something. Like, tell me how shit my team is. Like, go on. Feel free. Like, if you don't think I've kind of taking responsibility for how this team's performed this year already, like 23 rounds in, but my God. My God. Been to 12 games in a row. 12 games in a row and lost 11, or it could have been 12, or I'm not too sure how many games in a row, but I lost 90% of them, so, like, I'm pretty certain I know how my team's going this year. Blakey says, "Hi, hello, Blakey, how you doing, mate?" So third tackle now at the 40, the Dragons here. And they're going to roll this ball up the right side through Jack Bird. And they'll get this ball to the halfway point. As long as we don't lose by 80, we stay in 15th. So, Dragons here at the 45, fourth tackle, left-hand side. They missed the kick, we got the 2 points. Oh, did he miss the kick? Oh, he missed it. Did they say he missed it? Did they say he got it? I'm not sure. Oh, good take, Greg Marty. Very good take. Very good take. Mango says, "The Dragons fan every year say next year to make the finals." Yeah, to make the finals. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, Mango. That's about right. Rosa says, "How do we let them gain 20 metres?" Yeah, I don't know. Our defence really is just allowing metres galore. Like, we were down with 5 minutes to go in that game against the Dragons at Magic Round earlier this year too, mind you. So, Lord Zachary says, "I don't care. If I want the semis, I like regular rounds." Well, you're an idiot, though. So what, you don't care that your team doesn't make the 8? Well, you are the dumbest fan I've ever seen in my life then. So what, you like regular rounds where your team has lost more games than they've won, and you think that's better? Well, we've already beaten you this year, so then surely you're not going to be talking shit, because like, we're 1-0 against you so far, right? But you don't win this. You don't win this. No matter what, it's 1-1, and you go a place into 11th, which is still shithouse. Like, you're 15th compared to 11th. Cool. You got higher in the bottom 8. Well done, bro. Well done. Dragons fans are something. Like, that is honestly one of the dumbest fans I've ever seen. That is something to say, I don't want semis. I don't want semis. I just like the regular rounds. That will do me. That will do me, that comment. I wish someone else could pin that comment. That's incredible. I don't want the semis. I just like regular rounds. That has got to be one of the most special comments I've ever seen. Oh, man. Mate, you can't... If you have a good regular rounds, you'll be in the semis. Dragons here. Offloads it to... Oh, Dragons have still got the ball here. Bounces around. Still fit tackle, Josh Maguire here. Left-hand side. Oh, he's lost the ball, thank God. So Titans get the ball in. I reported him for being an idiot. That is something special. That's a 10 out of 10 fan right there, lads. Next they had a knock-on against us. You're dreaming. So I'm still laughing at it all, mate. Bro celebrates when they miss the 8. There's no way. I'd challenge the shit out of this. Oh, man. So, Titans are going to challenge this. We're actually usually pretty good with challenges under Brimo, but I don't know, Tino's not usually that great. They would have to say, it's just... Well, no. Well, no, he's trying to offload the ball there, so then it's come into contact with the Titans player who is in front of him. Goes forwards! So how is that not a knock-on against Zach Lomax in the first try? How is that not a knock-on against Zach Lomax one a knock on. You call that a knock on, but you don't call the Zach Lomax one a knock on. That's unbelievable here. That's unbelievable. How do you call that a knock on, but not the Zach Lomax one a knock on? Tina's a leader, mate. I get that, Brighton, but the same sense, he's not good with his challenges. I actually want a duo tandem of co-captaincy with Tina and AJ. You call that a knock on, but not the previous one. He's trying to offload the ball as well. Here's what it is. The Dragons here, 10 metres out. The ref has a tiny nose. So Dragons now, left-hand side. Cody Ramsey at the 7. Fickle man, that's what a joke. Yeah, it's a bit of a joke, man. That is what it is. It's all part of it. So first tackle now with the Dragons. They're 15 metres out. NRL's shocking when you get a bad call against you. It's the worst feeling. Well, it's not even that. It's not that I can take a bad call. It's about when they call one thing, not a knock on, but they call the exact same thing, a knock on. Oh, jeez, how do you hold on to that ball there, Sewer? That was actually good to prevent that. And that's an easy try. That's an easy try. That's an easy try. It comes off a dog shit call, but it's an easy try there. So it will be 26 with the kick to come. Isn't that a knock on by the Dragons, or do the rules change every time? The rules change every time. The rules do change every time there. So 10 minutes to go. You guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't forget we will be doing the Knights versus Raiders game right after this as well. But that was too easy there. Too easy. It is what it is, man. I reference small eyes. Daldo's Dragons carving up, baby. Yeah, well done. You go from 12th to 11th, mate. Congratulations. What do you say, Titans getting robbed? No, Titans aren't getting robbed. We're just not doing well enough. Not doing well enough here, but both these teams are shit house. Well, both these teams are shit house, but like, we're not getting robbed, no. But there are some bad calls, but we're not getting robbed. Our defense is the one that's letting it in. Look like this, at least the Dragons are playing excellent. Dragons are playing excellent. Dragons are playing excellent. Titans defense is allowing this. It's always the Titans defense. Dragons aren't playing excellent. Excellent? This defense from the Titans is allowing this. They've done it to every team this year. But if you want to think the Dragons are playing excellent, mate, they're 12th place. Like they're 12th place. Like they're not playing excellent. They're just playing a team that's in 15th. That is honestly dreadful in regards to their defense. Harper says the bunker need to go get their eyes shut down. That was boring. Refs are just as shit as both teams, and that's going to be a conversion. So 22-6 here, with 9 minutes to go here. So jealous of the Storm defense. So jealous of anyone's defense that isn't the Titans. Benham's the only excellent about the Dragons. I would agree, yeah. I would agree. Roger says, thanks, Dale. Don't forget you lost for some Magic round. Yeah, well, you know. It's a Dragons fan. Like, you know. They're a merger club. Jay says the HIA had no high tackle was a new one. Unbelievable. I know. And the crazy thing about that, Jay, is that he didn't come back from it. Like, it was a failed HIA, no penalty. And yet they said we had to go for HIA. It's incredible. But imagine being the Dragons and relying on one bloke. It's just like, you got to see this game for what it is. Like, the only reason I want to win this game is to win the spoon. It's nothing. Neither of these teams are playing for anything really, besides just not coming last for the Titans. The Dragons will come either 12th or 11th. It's pretty much a fact at this point. Either 12th or 11th. Titans will come between 16th and 13th. Like, you can talk shit, but either way, both of these teams are shithouse. Daniel Curtis might be another blowout to go with the blowout rounds. Still plenty of time, man. Still plenty of time. The Dragons' defense isn't anything special either. Lucas said, you think the bunker could overrule the no high tackle and bring in the 18th man as well? They didn't bring the 18th man in. That's right, yeah. Corey Thompson wasn't able to come in. So fifth tackle in. The on-field referees have an excuse because the game in real time happens a lot faster. The video referee, aka the bunker, have no because of slow motion. Yes and no. No, because when you're making consistent calls in favour of one team, it doesn't make sense in regards to making a simple mistake. Oh, that's a forward pass. Well, that's forward. Oh, that's forward pass. Dave says, might do a tape course and become a ref next year, may as well give it a crack. Mate, honestly, you could. Jay says, Jaden says, I might miss the stream if I keep reporting the Dragons fans have been an idiot. Everybody's wanting at the game. I just decided to stream today's game and just not fly down and see today. Yeah, I think you just hide Dale Douglas at this point. NRL says, you're always at Titans game. I'm like this one. I chose not to. Bright Robert says, you want to watch wrestling? This is a fight for you. All right, mate. So, third tackle now. That's going to be a penalty to the Titans. Let's go. Lower should be centre over Latrell and Turbo, Jerry Darrell. No, he's a troll, mate. He's a clear fake account. Come on. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Titans. These refs are so bad. They've been bad, but in the same sense, the Titans' defense has been bad too, man. Like the refs have been bad, but also the Titans have been just as bad in regards to their defense. So left hand side now of the Titans at the 30. Tino Fasil Malawi, he'll get this ball to the 25. And Lucas said, Jay, would your mobility skewer to be able to care for the players? I don't know about that. Left hand side, right hand side, Jaden Campbell. Back inside, Paul Turner. Oh, it's unfortunate that he ran back into the actual, where all the players were. Damn it, I was so close there for the Titans. So, Paul Turner now, left hand side. Oh, Jesus, Warren Smith loves. Oh, Fafita! Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Dave Fafita, that's the boy. That's the boy right there, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Davey Fafita, that was too easy. Yeah, Dragons are playing excellent, lads. Yeah, Dragons are playing excellent. That was really excellent defense there. This is what I say. Both these teams have terrible defense. Ben Hunt, Dally M, Player of the Year. I agree, all sports. Yeah, I do. I have Ben Hunt as the Player of the Year, Dally M. I do. But David Fafita with a try. Ran straight through with a big boy. Fafita can score, I'll tell you that much. Mate, he scored, I'll tell you that right now. So, well, it's David Fafita for Danny DeVito. Here we go, Danny. David Fafita with a try. We still need Bo Firma, Tanner Boyd, and Jaden Campbell. But there you go. There's David Fafita. 2 tries, difference. Let's go. He's going to be right. Is that what's Italian? I believe he will. I genuinely believe Ben Hunt. He was leading before it went behind closed doors. I can see Benny Hunt getting it. That is a very easy try. Who's my Titans Player of the Year? Titans Player of the Year would probably be... it would have been Bo Firma until recently, but he still could get it. I'd probably look towards... Tino, of course. Tino, of course. Mike Marcus just ran through 5 players. They were like toddlers. Yeah. But Dragons are playing excellent, lads. Brian Robinson says, if Ben Hunt's not the Dally M between a robbery, who's been more consistent? I honestly can't think of a player who deserves it more. I cannot think of a player who deserves it more than Ben Hunt. Like, Ben Hunt's not really done anything today, but like, there's not been a better player this year than Ben Hunt. So 10-point hit should convert this to make a 10-point game. Bang. All right. 10-point game here, 22-12 with 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Bang, bang. Subscribe if you're new around here. And do not forget the big game after this, which is the Knights versus the Raiders. The Raiders, if they win by a good margin, they're back in that 8 race. If they lose, they're out of the 8 race. So it's a huge game for the Raiders. Not so much for the Knights, though. Isaiah Yo, no way. No way have I got Isaiah Yo over Benny Hunt. Justin Sutherland says, what do you think for Fafita is? Oh, do better, midget. Summers fanboy says, Nico Hines could win it because Sharks have won many games and he's usually the best. Yeah, maybe, but in the same sense, there's not a single Dragons player that's taken points off Ben Hunt for me. I just don't think that anyone's been good enough to take any of the points away from Ben Hunt. In the games that they win specifically, and in games they lose, Ben Hunt's still been good. So, I don't know. I think that Ben Hunt is in a team that is average. Tino with a good run. We're going to go to the 20. Good run. Like he's in an average team that hasn't performed at all this year. And, yeah, it's been... Ben Hunt will be getting most of those points. So I'll disagree. I don't think that you're going to get Nico Hines getting it because there is still a few other players that can get it there at the Sharkies as well. Sean Russell, but the Dragons have been losing, so there is bias to winning teams getting the points. What? What are you saying? Oh, I say something with a great run against the Sunday attacking half. Why does he need a try, Theo? I think he just wants him to get a try. So Titans puts that ball up there for Tanner Boyd, and the Dragons get that one fired. 10 minutes out here from their own line. Ramsey, run back harder, bro. You got to run back harder there, mate. There should be a separate competition for the bottom 8 teams, like a runner-up versus runner-up grand final. I don't know about that one. Oh, yeah, get it out of their own end goal. Yeah, go on, get it out of their own line. So, penalty there. I don't want to see a single high tackle call here for the Dragons in this game. I don't want to see it. No, mate, Dally M is individual. They are not biased to winning teams. Oh, sorry. I get what Sean says now. He's saying the Dragons have been losing, so they're biased to winning teams. I disagree. So the Dragons have still won a few games, enough games for him to be in consideration for me. No, I get what you're saying, Sean. I know you've made the next comment, but I get what you're saying now. I just disagree, kind of. Like, Dragons won enough games to be in consideration, and also, it's too loud. Like, Ben Hunt's been too good. He's been too good to get away from... Like, people would complain if Ben Hunt didn't at least get top 2, top 3, or... Oh, he's thrown the ball backwards here. Oh, he's lost the ball. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. They're going to challenge this. They're going to challenge this. Oh, Warren Smith said he thought it was a knock on. Wow, he actually said something against the Dragons. That's unbelievable. Magway says, I'm Muppet of the round, mate. You are Muppet of the Muppet. You are just a Muppet. And he's lost that ball. I don't think that's a strip. And about his big puppet Nupper was robbed every year, done the every year he played NRL. Don't get Dasmay started, please. Don't do it. He's trying to offload the ball there, mate. He's trying to offload the ball. It's a loose carry. It's a knock-on. It's a knock-on, ladies and gentlemen. Hayden says, catch you later, BK. I'm going to go. All right, mate. Yeah, Paul turns to make a tackle. All right. Knock-on. Let's go. Brian says, Walsh easy number of the year or knowledge for lyrics either way. I think knowledge for lyrics gets it. I do. I think knowledge for lyrics might get it. So both challenges are done here for the day. Both challenges are gone. Well, number of the year award goes to the entire Tigers team. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. Titans score in the last 2 minutes. If we score here, that's huge. If we score here, that's massive. So who do we want? We want Tanner Boyd, Bo Fermer, or Jaden Campbell to score here. Lord Zachary's a shout. Lord Zachary's a shout too for saying that he prefers the regular season to the finals. Bring my millionaire. The Brimdale millionaire. They go down. Yep. The Brimdale millionaire. Alex, Tigers will still be last. Wow, he's coming at Alex. He's coming for Alex's head there. Herman S.A. here. Go, you big bopper boy. Second tackle now. 3 minutes to go. The first half. Be massive. The Titans can score a try here. Tammy Mack to Tina Fast and Malawi. Fast Malawi off to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd here. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. So close to me. He's out. Third tackle here. Jojo so close. Left hand side. Jaden Campbell going to get it across here to Dave Fafita, who once again rolls back at the right hand side here. And he will get taken down 10 minutes out for tackle. Jeez, Jojo so close. He got tripped up last second. So Sammy Mack. Oh, they're going to say knock on. They're going to say knock on. Oh my God, Dave. This looks like a bullshit call here. Josh Maguire's laughing too. Oh, man. He's pushing him. This looks like a bad call here. Josh Maguire's laughing. Like, he's literally still pushing him and he's put his... You can't do that. The commentary's gone off against it too. That's a ridiculous call. This ref is dog shit, man. Like, he's laughing at it because he knows he did wrong there. Josh Maguire, why don't you get... Oh, man, I can't say what I want to say, but the guy's a flog, man. The guy's a flog. I can't say what I want to say because it's behind the closed doors that I can't talk about, but the guy's a flog. So Dragons now right inside. Rose says Maguire was pushing him. Clearly. Like, clearly pushing him. Very clearly. And he's laughing about it because he knows he got that... The referee got that call wrong. Napa is welcome to come. Wow. Maguire's a Muppet. Oh boy, you guys don't even know half of it. So Dragons now get this ball to the halfway point, 4 tackle. That is blatantly a penalty there, but they just didn't give it. Left-hand side here. Take it down to 30. I'll go for 40 minutes. I'll go for the Dragons. My team. I'm so sorry. So 5th tackle here for the Dragons at the 30. And it's a pretty good kick there from Benny Hunt. And good tape there from Greggy Marty, though. Good tape from Greg Marty. Still going here, Greggy Marty. Look at his bloody legs. The legs on this man is just ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. 57 seconds to go here of the first half. Oh, penalty to the Titans. All right, be quick. Be quick. Take a quick tap. Take a quick tap. Be quick. We've only got 49 seconds. Tanner, take a quick kick. Who am I going for? Who am I going for? Mate, I'm going with the Roosters, mate. Chook, chook, mate. Chook, chook. Chook to chook, man. Choo, choo. Definitely not wearing Titans shirt or hat right now and celebrating the Titans, but definitely going for the Chookies. So right hand side here, Brimo, Davey Fafita gets it to 25 minutes out, 23 seconds to go, his second tackle, penalty. Could take the 2 here. Could take the 2 here. I'd take the 2, make it an 8-point game because there's 15 seconds to go. It'll be half time. At least we'll get points there. We're down by 10, but in the same sense, you take the 2 points you're on offer when it's half time. I'd go for the 2 here. Otherwise, you get 1 play. It's up to you. I don't know. Are they going to go for it? They're going to go for the 2. All right. So we're going to go for the 2 with you guys. So it will be half time. I don't know. Tanner Boyd is actually a pretty good kicker. So I think he could get this to make it an 8-point game. Maguire the flog. Oh, Josh Maguire too, by the way. He's deliberately coming in there. Like, the guy is just a grub, man. The guy is just a gronk. Guy's a gronk. The guy is just a gronk. This guy is such a gronk, man. Oh, man. And yet his family all... Oh, man, I tell you what. I know about this guy. I know about this guy that I'm not going to mention on here, but I just know that he's an absolute gronk on the field and off the field. He's a gronk on the field and on the field. Off the field and on the field, is what I'm going to say. So Tanner Boyd here would be nice to make it an 8-point game. Going into half-time. Alrighty. So Tanner Boyd will get it through. Alright, so an 8-point game. 20-14 here. We'll take it. The Titans have actually been mugged off. Yes, both the Boyd at the same sense, our defense has been poor, but we're still within this game. You know, we've had 40 points. This round has a lot of points in it, lads. This round has a lot of points in it. My goodness me. 20-14 here at half-time. Both these teams, not great defense. Was he also a weak dog as a kid, Mr. Streamer says? He's just a loser, dude. He's a loser on and off the field. Who cries foul, but we all know that what's been done is probably the truth. But it's going to be half-time here at 20-14. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Bang. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Bing bong. Bang. So what I've got the Dragons, but I know Maguire is a dog. Yeah, he's... Sasha Kelly says, Maguire and Lodge are just two grubby flogs with zero redeeming qualities. I think Maguire's worse long-term. I think Lodge, it really comes down to what happened in America. I think with Maguire, it's actually more so what happens on the field with him and also off the field, but more so on the field with Maguire. Lodge is a muppet, but I don't think he's really done a great deal wrong in the game. It's just that obviously what happened in New York, yes, obviously the Titans game from last year, we know that happened, but besides that and what he did to the Warriors, he's a grub and he's an arsehole of a guy, but I think that Maguire, when it comes to rugby league specifically, is one of the biggest wanks in the game, ever. Usman got knocked out. Usman went to sleep after winning the whole fight. Usman got knocked out. Leon Edwards won with a head kick. That's wild, that's true. That's wild, that's true. Boys said, I was so surprised and mad when the Dragons, McGrubb kicked the ball when Fafita was playing it and was called a knock-on. I know, it's crazy. We lost our challenge before. Muhammad says, Blaze knew Maguire when he was a kid. He was a weaker dog then. He's a weaker dog now. Didn't know Maguire as a kid and don't know him personally, but I do know a lot of report. There's too much smoke and there's too much fire. Dobbin says, did Usman? Yep, Usman got knocked out. Wow. Luckiest thing ever, though. Wow, so Usman winning the whole fight and then gets knocked out last second. Wow, Yes, they're still unhappy with the refs still on the Dragon side. Absolutely, absolutely. But it is what it is, man. Where's the term Gronk come from? I actually don't really know. I don't really know where Gronk comes from. I don't even know what. If I type in what is a Gronk, maybe it'll come through as where it came from. So what is a Gronk? A Gronk is a person that is totally lacking in fashion sense, motor skills, and or social skills. Well, that's not what it's used for. Usually a total moron. There you go. Yeah. Usually a total moron. Or an extremely... I don't think anyone would say fashion sense, motor skills, or social skills. I don't think that's anything to do with it. Yeah, usually a total moron, an extremely unpleasant person, or an unwanted guest. There you go. A likeable idiot or bogan. Sometimes a likeable idiot or bogan. I wouldn't say it's likeable. A Gronk is not a likeable idiot or bogan, especially in Queensland. I'm in Queensland. I am a Queenslander. What she means, especially in Queensland? That's wrong. Gronk comes from houses, doesn't it? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, Houses would have probably got it. I don't know. I didn't watch that series. Tony Bay says Aussie terms like that are amazing. Camo Puppy Gaming says, hey, Titans are so good. We haven't been horrible on attack, but we've been horrible on defence. But there's been some poor calls. The first try shouldn't have been a try. But it is what it is. It's all part of it. We're only down by 8 points. Liam was just knocked out this one. Yeah, no, we've got told. Dougmate says from Western Sydney, Brazzy. Oh, no. Blaze, you're in the goal, not in Queensland. No, I'm from Queensland. Alex, get out with the Times! He's still drinking because it's 72-6 to the Tigers last night. Still drinking. Pete Bang says Josh Maguire needs a thonging from Frankie from Housos. Also, Housos use the word stooge more than Gronk. I don't know. Dougmate says that's where the word Gronk comes from. Probably. You Gronk. The gong. Mate, get around the gong, mate. Get around the gong. Get around the gong. Would I ever do a UFC stream? Yes, I've done them before. I do UFC quite regularly. Well, I did. But I don't do the UFC at the moment because I'm doing... guys, I did 14 hours worth of live streaming yesterday. From 2:45 p.m. all the way through until 5 in the morning, I was streaming Premier League and NRL. And now I'm already back up right now. Alex, I'm always drinking even after a Tigers win. Mate, you're always drinking even after another drink. Mohammed Agas says, someone say Western Sydney. Which area, lads? Guildford ways. Oh, no, here we go. Jason said, if the Titans win next year's premiership, who will be the player to win it? Who will be the player to win it? So what, you're saying who's going to be the best player in the season? I think that for the Titans, they're going to have to really rely on Dave to be the player that we know he can be. But then again, I think Kieran Foran and him are going to really link up nicely. I really do. I think Kieran Foran and Dave will really link up nicely. Jasper says, there were so many sore losers leaving early on Friday night. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Star says, you must be so tired. I am very tired. Yeah, I am very tired, but in the same sense, I'm watching my team here, so it is what it is. Too many sports to watch. There is. Thanks for all the streams. Like, man, you've been grinding them out. There is too many sports to watch, man. I want to do the NFL, the NBA, obviously on BKR Sport USA. If you guys aren't subscribed to the second channel, BKR Sport USA, you should, because in 2 weeks' time, the NFL starts up. And we'll be absolutely rocking down there for the NFL. We've got the NBA soon as well on BKR Sport USA. And then, we've still got this channel, which will have, Premier League football, FIFA World Cup, Rugby League World Cup, Rugby League, some cricket for the Cricket World Cup, also the test matches around that Boxing Day and stuff against South Africa. So yeah, there's just so much. So if one of the moderators could drop the link to BKR Sport USA, that would be absolutely fantastic. That would be absolutely fantastic. Corey Thompson for sure. Oh, here we go. Wow, Edwards got a brutal head kick knockout of Usman. Yeah, no, we got told. The Stars family says, will you only stream live NFL games or rank different ones? I'll do as many as I can. But I will do preferential for the Premier League. If there's a big game for the Premier League compared to the big game for the NFL, I would prefer to do the Premier League here. Is NFL streaming KO? Some games. I don't think all games. So the Thursday night football game is a Friday for us, yes. There is one game, I think, from the early Sunday games, which is early Monday morning for us. And then I think another game after that at the 8 a.m. start time, kickoff. And then we do have the Sunday night football and Monday night football and KO, I think, yeah. So Jay Hayes has shot the link there to BKR Sport USA. Jason Derham says, who's your favourite team in the NFL? It's the Detroit Lions, mate. So I have pretty poor teams right now. But I think the Lions will be all right this year. I think the Lions will be all right this year. Not going to win it by any means. I've never seen my team in my entire lifetime has never won a playoff game. A playoff game. Not a Super Bowl. A playoff game in my life. Muhammad Agas says, I want to start following the NFL. I don't know which team to support though. As a kid, I remember following the Falcons. I don't know why. Don't follow the Lions, mate. Don't follow the Lions. Or the Browns. Don't follow the Browns. Like Alex is telling you. Because that guy, I would honestly prefer to support, and I know I'm a Lions fan, but like if I took it out as a non-biased perspective, I would actually genuinely prefer to support the Lions than the Browns. Because Cleveland's a whole. And Detroit is a whole, but at least it's closer to Chicago, which is not a whole. At least Detroit is close to Lake Michigan. At least you've got something there. Cleveland is honestly one of the worst cities in America. It really is. It just is. Cleveland is a whole. I don't even know why you support them, Alex, because Cleveland, I don't think you want to... Cleveland has nothing to do in that city. There is nothing to do in that city. And they've got such a poor history in regards to sport. At least with sport in Detroit, they've got the Detroit Pistons, who were very good in the 80s with Isaiah Thomas. At least they've got Detroit Red Wings, who have been really good in the past. Detroit Tigers used to be very good as well. Just not the Detroit Lions. So, Cleveland, the Browns suck. The Cavaliers have won once, which with LeBron, who's not there anymore. Who else? What else other teams are there? Cleveland Guardians. They've never. Where you smacked them? Chicago. We can't be smacking them. We can't be smacking them. Let's smack them, Alex. Now this is smacking Chicago. Can't be smacking the Guardians back in 2016. So yeah, there's. Don't support Cleveland. Whatever you do. She's on, boys. Got me a good second half, mate. She's on you, Fergie. She's on you. We came home strong, but just need to hopefully, power it home. Both teams' defenses is whack, so this game could finish 40-40. Joshua fans now, good riddance, is definitely a muppet. Oh, did Joshua lose this morning? I didn't see it because I was obviously asleep. Did Joshua lose last week, did he? Obviously then. For our Premier League club, well, Kenny, you should be watching tonight as we get to see me actually have a team that wins. But I did support them from when they didn't win. I remember the days when we lost 8-1 to Middlesbrough, we lost 3-1 to Derby. I remember those days, baby. I remember the days of Danny Tiardo. I remember the days of Mark Hughes as our manager. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then you haven't been watching Premier League long enough. Favorite brands in the NBA, I'll go for the Raptors, and I'll go for the Raiders in the NFL. Raptors is a pretty good team, fun team to support there. Raiders in the NFL, though. Well, you must be a Las Vegas. You must be an Oakland fan that's transitioned to Las Vegas. By the way, guys, it is half time right now. We're just talking about whatever because this is what we do here on the channel. We just have a bit of laugh. So it's half time, 2014 to the Dragons. It's lacking defense from both teams, but whatever. Both teams, I honestly, left hand side for both teams should be getting pumped. No, sorry, the left hand side of the Titans is doing really good in their defense, and the right hand side of the Dragons is good. Right hand side, they're doing well. So both these teams on those sides are not great in regards to defense. So you should be utilising that. I didn't watch the first half, but now tuning in, but having for my Supercoach a big bad day for Fade score. Nearly scored again, but yeah, there's been some poor calls. There's been some very poor calls, but it's what it is. You know, it's all part of the game. Titans feed bomb incoming. Titans feed bomb incoming. Welcome to this. I go for the Bulls in the NBA, good stuff, and the Cowboys in the NFL. Well, that's a bandwagon right there. But in the same sense, the Bulls haven't been good. Cowboys, it's not a bandwagon in the success department. It's a bandwagon in regards to previous success. So you only know those teams because of their previous success. This is different. Difference. Ken says, why does Man United suck? It's beautiful. It really is. It's beautiful. Theo says, my Premier League team is top of the table right now. What, Arsenal? Nice. Somebody says, Melbourne England's Aussie squad to the World Cup will be very interesting after the NRL season. I think you pretty much know what it's going to be at the moment. Mason Button says, Gold Coast have a chance to win this. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely. The Broncos in the NFL good. They just signed. They just traded for Russell Wilson. So, yeah, I'm actually high. I'm actually high on them and the Colts this year. I'm very high on the Broncos and the Colts, specifically the Colts. Though, I think Matt Ryan's going to do wonders there for that Colts offense. And obviously, he was held back at Atlanta with a terrible O-line and a terrible team for quite a bit. What is your favourite Macca's item? Lucas says, only because we haven't played, Theo. I don't think, yeah, exactly right. Only because City haven't played. Yeah, Arsenal not top. I think, well, they've won 3 games, haven't they? Yeah, they've won the game. Well, they've had a really easy schedule, though. They've had Bournemouth, they've had Bournemouth, and they've had 3 easy games, to be fair, Arsenal. But we'll see. Sebastian's not going to like what I said. Jesse says, I'm just so shook from that UFC fight. Noel Trevoric says, upset of the year, Edwards versus Usman. Maybe I didn't watch it, but yes, probably, because Usman would have been very heavy and he was apparently winning. Should come to a Prem stream, Theo. Yeah, should have been there for the Arsenal game last night. Because I was there. I was streaming your game. I was watching your game. You weren't watching your game, huh? I was watching your game. I saw Arsenal play okay against Bournemouth. I saw Gabriel Jesus not score a goal, but actually score a goal, but not score a goal too. Johnny says, Blaze on eats healthy food. Pizzas? He says, no thanks. So I've actually kind of gone off it again. I need to really get back into it. I just, you just sound like, what was good is that I was there for 3-4 weeks. I was smacking out, smacking out. And then I went to Melbourne. And when you travel for 3 days, it's very hard to keep on that keto routine. And then you get, it's full on. So, we're going to get back into it. I love pizza, man. Pizza's the greatest food that ever did live. Lucas says, did Saka play any good? No. Justin says, it is bad that the Wallabies versus All Blacks and Paul Gallen fight the same night. Oh, you're joking. What? No, Wallabies versus All Blacks will be on Thursday and Paul Gallen will be on the Wednesday, won't it? There's no way they put Paul Gallen on a Thursday night fight. Australian boxing is always on Wednesdays. Fergie Ferguson, Captain Jesus, should I be happy with just the assist? I didn't watch the game. So he actually scored a goal, but he was offside, Fergie Ferg. He actually scored a goal, but they called him offside. So you'd be spewing. It was like very debatable too. Like it was very close. It was like little, like it was on the edge. I know, Jay. I just can see that through a mile away. Jesse says Gallen always fights Wednesdays. Yeah, I don't think that he's going to fight on a Thursday. There's no way the Wallabies game's on a Thursday. On a Wednesday, sorry. Yeah, it should take him Martinelli. Martinelli was actually really good yesterday. He just missed a few shots. He had a lot of opportunities though. Greg says, do Titans ever get 50-50 calls? No, because the first try for the Dragons shouldn't have happened. Jaden says, after the Titans made the finals last year, do you think they'll be better this year? Of course they did. Everyone did. This is just an off-season where the Titans just didn't do the right thing. And the club has been held accountable for that. And hopefully, they've done a lot to improve the team going into next year. And, I'm really looking forward to what can come from the Titans next year because I can see a big bounce back here. Dolphins fan getting around the Titans. Theo says, if Arsenal keep up their good form, the title race will settle down. Settle down. Arsenal are not in the title race. Settle down. Settle down. You've played Crystal Palace. You've played Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, and... Who he played? Settle down, Arsenal fans. My God. Settle down, man. You play Crystal Palace. You play Leicester, who lost to Southampton last night. You play Leicester, who lost to Southampton last night. And then you play Bournemouth, and you think you're in the title race? Bada. Second half is on the way, you guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Oh, Arsenal. Oh, boy. 10 legit dispute before the half started. I'm not sure. So, first tackle of the Dragons at the 20-metre line here. Arsenal. Arsenal should be worried about top 4. Yeah, Arsenal aren't competing with Man City, Liverpool, and Tottenham. I've got Arsenal for 4th. I still think Tottenham found a way to draw at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, which is something they don't usually do. So, and they didn't deserve that draw, but they got it, and that's a sign of a good team. Should I keep my mouth shut? Probably, mate. Arsenal fans don't think their team is in the Premier League race this year. Welcome, guys. Do you think soccer in Oz is going down or down? So, 4th tackle now for the Dragons. Up left hand side, but it depends on how the World Cup goes. Oh, they're away here. Oh, my goodness me. Get him down. Get him. Yes. Okay, last second. Thank God. 5th tackle, 5 minutes out. Chelsea got robbed too, yeah. And I don't even think Harry Kane's got the goal, even though I haven't captain the fantasy. Oh, that was bad defense. Terrible defense. Terrible defense. Terrible defense. So Burp will score a try there. It'll be 26-14 in the kick to come. Terrible defense there from the Titans. You know, that's the thing. Like, yes, there's bad calls in the game, but you look at that, you're just like, well, that's just on the Titans, though. Oh, that's terrible defense. They just let them get 90 minutes. Like, they let them get 90 minutes. Like, it's terrible defense. Like, you can hate the referees all you like, but you can also blame the team. Hold your team responsible. Been disappointed with Jojo today. Jojo usually has pretty good games. He's been very good. He went for the intercept there, which was interesting. But yeah, I've really, Jojo's not been a great player today. Paul Gallen fight is on the Thursday too. That's weird why Paul Gallen will be fighting on Thursday. I will stream that though. I will do that. But that sucks. That really sucks. I don't know why. Paul Gallen always fights on Wednesdays. Why would he do it Thursday? Reminds me of the Bronx man letting the opposition roll at the field in one set. Yeah. Yeah, so Dragons in the left-hand side. There's still plenty of points left in this game for both these teams, but like, damn, that's just poor defense, man. When Mane left Liverpool, everyone knew he would troll this season. Yeah, Mane was a huge loss for Liverpool. Arsenal Premier League contenders. Oh, man. So Zach Lomax here from the left-hand side to make it a 14-point game again. If he misses this kick, then it would obviously be really good that we went for that too at the end of that first half. But it's not the hardest kick to get here for Zach Lomax. And he will miss it. Okay, well, commentator's curse, good. So 12-point game, and that 2-point at the end of the first half really helps out the Titans. It's only a 12-point game. That 2 points really does help. Lucas says, Liverpool's problem is they don't spend enough money. Liverpool spend money. Just not as much money as City and United, but look at what it does to United. United has spent more money than City in the last 10 years, and look where they are. Look where they are. Watch tipping video, Dolphins fan. I did tip a team in that video. I did tip a team, Dolphins fan. I did a tipping video every Wednesday. You guys should have my notification bell on, because then you'll see. Then you will see. You want to see? Well, you will see, man. You will see. So Dragons get this ball at the 10, and Francis Molly is taking it at 15. You know, Liverpool will need much better depth. They do need better depth. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Look at City right now. Like, look at the depth that we have, especially in the midfield. Wild. Even the defense. So second tackle now, left-hand side, and we're still looking for more. Like, it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, depth-wise, money is definitely the midfield is where I complained about pre-season with Liverpool, Lucas. That's a 40-20 attempt there, but it's going to be... Oh, you're joking. Titans didn't even try. I don't think it was played. It's been 4 tackle here. So it will continue on here. Yeah, it wasn't played that. And, oh my God, this is just terrible defense here from the Titans. It really is terrible defense. Oh, it's going to be 6 again as well. 4 pass, thank God. Oh my God, so it's going to be 4 pass here. A terrible defense. It tipped a 10. I did tip a 10 to win, Jasper. Yeah, I did. Amy Adams is up with Titans. Get around you, Amy. So it will be 4 pass here with the Dragons, thankfully. But this defense is just woeful. Just woeful. Both these teams, that was very forward. Both these teams are very poor, but They should have bought. It has both these teams have that ability, but they just don't show it. Like, it's just right now the Dragons are scoring on worst Titans defense, but like I could easily still see Titans win the 28-6, like 34, 36, 34 kind of deal. Like, this has a lot of points in this game. It's going to be one of the worst defensive games ever. So, first tackle here for the Titans. They're 25 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side, he gives the ball to Dave Fafita, who gets a good 10 metres. Had a good game today, Dave, defensively too. Databases De Bruyne and Haaland stay fit all season on most of it. City win by 15 points at least for me. I could agree with you. That's why I captain Haaland. I think people got scared about Newcastle, who haven't played anybody yet with their 2 clean sheets, but I think Haaland can pick them apart, man. I could honestly see him getting a hattie tonight. I could see him getting a hattie. So, 4 tackle here at the halfway point, especially if we get pen. So, left-hand side now. Brimo! Brim got Billy there! Jaden inside! Jaden Campbell! Go, Jaden! Go, Jaden! Oh, I think he's been held up. That's good D to hold him up there. Oh, how did he not get that down? That's unfortunate. So, I'll be fit tackling 10 metres out. It won't be a try. Lad's going to be held up. I'm pretty certain he got held up here. They're going to check it too. Oh, Spewin. He should put it down. He tried. It's not like he didn't try to put it down, mate. Come and have a go at Jaden Campbell for that. Come on, man. He tried his best to put that down. It's just good defense having the Dragons. So it'll be fit tackle here with the Dragons for the Titans. That's Ben Hunt, by the way. It's Ben Hunt who saves the try. So it will be no try. It'll be held up here and it'll be 10 metres out. That's great defense there for Ben Hunt, and this is why he's dallying. This is why he's dallying. Plays like that. Dragons should stop him. Yeah, you can't have a crack at Jayden for that. Like, there's no way you can say, oh, you should have put that down. Tanner Boyd puts that ball up there on fit tackle. That's a good take there from the Dragons, but they'll get taken back in goal. Oh, man, you've got to be taken back in goal there. All right, so Dazmate's about 10 minutes behind real time. Dragons hitting the ball out to the 10, second tackle here. That's really unfortunate, though. That was time. Comeback time, if we had got that, it would have been a 6-point game, but obviously... Oh, he's not... Oh, I thought he lost that. I don't know where. My eyes must have been caught on the white jersey or something. Come on, Daz. You need to get your shit together. Let's get your shit together, Daz. You need to get your shit together. So, 4 tackle here at the 30. Right-hand side. And now Dragons hit out to a good run there by Molo. Trying to get the offload away. Thank God he didn't get the offload away. They've been killing us with the offloads. Both these teams so poor right now, man. So poor. So, Dragons here. They're going to put that ball in the air. And it's a hard kick to take him, Jaden, but he does grab it. And he brings it back here to the 25. He slips over, though. The crowd celebrate. Like, he's still in the same position. Oh, but then now he gets picked up and taken back. I can't wait for the Titans to be worse next year. Oh, come on, Luke. Got to do better than that, bro. You're not going to get the reaction you want. Second tackle now, the 25. Second tackle, they're going to go to the left-hand side. Cowboys and Broncos both 15th, and Broncos 14th last year, but obviously that changed. That's a strip there from the Dragons, so the Titans will have the ball here. Should be 6 again here. It'll be 6 again here for the Titans. Let's go. 42 minutes out. Things change very quickly. Campbell does not need to gain weight. Campbell gains weight, and then you lose his speed. Campbell does not need to gain weight. So both firm here with a huge run inside the 40. Good work there. First tackle now at the 40. Right-hand side. Anyone who knows every league knows you put weight on Jaden Campbell, you lose his speed and agility. Right-hand side now for Tino. Tino here to Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd to Dave Fafita. Inside the 20 now, third tackle. I will say Dave does seem to work out better with Tanner. You wait for the shoulder kind of point. They are. Like, come on. Like, there's better ways to get at me than they'll be worse next year. Like, come on. So, right-hand side here. Oh, fifth tackle. 5 metres out now. They're not even funny. I know they're not even funny. Like, do something funny. No, it's funny. Come on, man. Knock back into the... Oh, Dragons get it. Unlucky there. B-Max getting around the Titans. Good stuff, B-Max. And Dragons will get second tackle at the 22. We just need to really hold the Dragons down in this area here. And that's good line speed here. It's good line speed. Not even line speed, though. That's why they're away from the left-hand side. Jojo could get out of here. Good tackle. He's over the sideline. Let's go. That was terrible from the Dragons. That was dreadful from the Dragons. Good work there by Jojo and Fia taking him over the sideline. That was fantastic. Knowledge Luke says, what a day. Combat finds the fight. Usyk defeats Joshua and Edwards knocks out Usman. Was it a knockout for Usyk or was it just a unanimous decision? Just wait till Trell goes to the Titans. So 43 metres out. So Tino, Sammy Mack. Sammy Mack is just simply playing hooker the entire game, by the way. Herbert versus Ramsey scuffle. Ramsey ain't going to win that battle in regards to a punch on. Oh, Tanner Boyd with a good fade there. So one by split decision. Wow. So second tackle now, Sammy Mack. He's now 10 metres out, third tackle. So Brimdog Millionaire, he'll go right-hand side to SAS and Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd gets crunched in the tackle there, fourth tackle. Titans 15 metres out, 12 points the difference. Sammy Mack, left-hand side to Brimdog Millionaire to Tino Fasta Malawi. Back on the inside, he gets up to Tanner. Tanner here, right-hand side for feeder. Numbers, Joe! Good defense last second there. Joe DeFeeder gets taken down 1 metre out. So close there. So back underneath there to Campbell. Campbell kicks it across here. And, oh, the ball bounced. Not back here. SA. Right-hand side, still the last year. Oh, no. Oh, you're joking. Throw the ball for feeder. Go, throw the ball, Dave. He gets the ball offloaded to Jaden. Jaden here to bring up Millionaire. Bring up Millionaire down to the corner here. Come on, Greg. Oh, that's going to be fit tackle, but at least... Oh! It offloaded! Try no going further! Yes! Bowie Firma, baby. What a try. What a try. Big Greg with the offload and Bowie Firma with the try time. Let's go. How did the Dragons concede that? Ball bounce. Brimo knocks it back. Herman SA. All the way to the right-hand side. Ball bounces in the middle of nowhere. David Feeder picks it up. Gets off Zach Lomax. Then gets off Jack Bird. Passes it back to Jaden Campbell. Campbell now left inside to Brimdog Millionaire. Brimdog Millionaire kicks it over the top here. Greg Marty grabs it. He pushes off one. Goes inside. Pushes up again. Before he goes down there. Gets the offload away backwards. And then Bowie Firma scores a try. Bing, 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 boom. Let's go Bowie Firma. All right. It's going to be a 6-point game here, baby. 26-20. Woo! Come on. No, anyone but Bo Firma. I'm probably going to lose the coach now. Oh, I'm screwing again. Oh! Danny DeVito! We need Jaden Campbell and Tanner Boyd. We need Jaden Campbell and Tanner Boyd for the bingo. For the $50 Donnarumma. I was trying the round, you could argue. But then again, there's been a lot of tries this round, mate. There's been a lot of tries. So Tanner Boyd from right in front here. Well, what Star Wars fanboy got and said? Someone's saying, what Star's going to be? No way, you're serious. That has to be try of the year. No, mate. It's a good try, but it's not try of the year. It'd be lucky to try the round. But it just came out of nowhere. They just throwing the ball. I'm surprised they gave this decision. It was sick because we all know how crap boxing is, and it would have been better narrative if Joshua won setting up the Fury fight, and that's what everyone wanted to see, yeah. Well, probably one of those judges was on that kind of timeline. So Tanner Boyd here to make it a 26-20 game. That penalty at the end of the first half is really coming clutch here. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We stream every single game here, so get around it. Get around the channel. We're on our way at 20k. And like I said, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a membership to your team for next year to one of you guys. Also, a fully signed Titans jersey to somebody else who's a Titans fan. And then also a surprise number 3. Anyone here know who the 93 grand final, or maybe Raiders versus Panthers, maybe? I think Raiders won 93-94, didn't they? Database says that was the try of the round. Ken says, what was worse this year for the Titans or last year's finale KO? This year, because at least last year we went to finals. Wolfgang says, bow your beauty, especially with obviously the disappointment of the expectations this year. So I'd definitely say this year. All right, so it's going to be the Titans now with the ball at 20. And they're going to get this ball out to the 25. Bro, I don't even know why you keep commenting as if I'm going to read your name out. Like, your name is silly. So I'm not going to read your name out in the chat. Ted says Dragons. What about the Dragons? Oh, jeez, nearly. So second tackle over the Titans at the 40, right-hand side. Mawaki Fodawaker. And he's going to get this ball to the halfway point here, third tackle. Big game for the Raiders after this, guys. We'll be streaming it. Sonny McIntyre, left-hand side to Brimdog Millionaire. Brimdog Millionaire underneath him. Bowie off the inside. Brimo here. Chance the Titans. Oh, man. 30 minutes out here. Jeez, they're making some gaps in space and brace here. Right-hand side here. Tanner Boyd to David Fafita. Fafita here. Still going, Dave. At the 20. Can't get the offload away, though. The Dragons win 93? No. No. I think it was Raiders, Panthers. I think Raiders won because they won 94. It was either 93. Oh, Broncos won 93. There you go. So Raiders would have been 94, 95 then. Up it goes there from Tanner. Good chase through here. Oh, but good take there from the Dragons. They'll be taking down 3 minutes out. Siri, who won 93? So was it Raiders Panthers in 1994 then, maybe? So second tackle now. Raiders won 89, I think, in 94. Oh, there you go. So they didn't win back-to-back. I swear they won back-to-back. 94, 95 then. But maybe not. I definitely know they won on my birth year, though. So third tackle now for the Dragons. They're 15 metres out of the line. Josh Maguire, I think that is, or Sharon Woods. No, Sharon Woods, actually. Now it's going to be Josh Maguire here. Dragons have really gone back into a bit of a shell in the last 10 minutes or so. Titans have really started to pick it up quite considerably. It's what they did against the Storm, but in the Storm game, they knocked it on through Bowie Furman and really went downhill from there. Dragons aren't no Storm, obviously, so they definitely won in 94. Same birthday's year. Yeah, same here. That's why. No, Jaden Campbell! Oh, so close. Nearly broke through there. Macca says straight facts. Oh, about Usyk. Dominated fight so much, there was no way they could give it to Joshua. One judge gave Joshua the fight was corrupt enough. Warriors won in. Yep. It didn't happen, Lucas. It didn't happen. So second tackle now for the Titans. Left-hand side here. Paddy Herbert. Herbert here gets it up to Bowie Furman on the wing. Winger Bowie Herbert. Bowie Herbert. Bowie! Go Bowie Furman! Brimo again. Brimo's having a good game, by the way. Brimo is having a good game. 10 minutes out. Google says 89, 90, 94. There you go. Oh, penalty. Take a quick tap. We'll take a quick tap. Why can't we take a quick tap? It's past the 10. It's outside the 10. Oh, boy. So right-hand side now for the Titans. They're going to be 5 minutes out of the line. Their first tackle here. Come on the Titans. Sammy Mack here. He's going to be a roll ball left-hand side. Tanner Boyd. No! And that's a knock on there. And that's the game changer that I talked to you guys about. Like, it's first tackle there. You don't need to play that so hard. It's Bowie, but in some sense, you can't blame Bowie for that knock-on. Daniel Vincent hasn't been. Wow, that is what it is. This is why we make mistakes in such a big moment like this. Bro, you're a weird fan, eh? Like, it's going to happen. Like, that's how sport works. Like, it's going to happen, mate. You have to expect and understand that teams can make mistakes in those big situations as a young team as well. Like, this team is young. They've been poor this year. Like, I don't understand why you're surprised with how this game's panned out right now. This game has had this written all over it. Points galore. And either team could win 1 or 12 or either team could win 13 plus. That's what I said before the game started. There's no surprises here at all in this game. Like, we're in 15th, mate. Like, it's not like we're in second place. So, Dragons now, they're going to be getting this ball to the 40. Someone will comment now saying, but Blazer Titans are in first. So, bit tackled here at the 40. You're right, though. You are right. I'm wrong. You're right. Two different sort of fan. Others, clearly. It just doesn't mean you don't really know what's going on too much. And Dragons get taken down to 10. Lewis says there you're in 15. I think you should expect it. You definitely should expect this. So Titans get the ball here at the 11. So we were having an attack, 10 minutes out, and now we're 10 minutes out from our own line. I love Brimson. He used to get a lot of unwarranted hate, especially around Origin. I reckon he's a great player. I'd even have him over Ponga at the 1. That's a bit cool. I wouldn't. Oh, it's a knock on here against Bo. Bo Furman with a knock on. Bo! It's Bo again, man! Oh, Bo has got to stop knocking the ball on, man. He's got to stop knocking the ball on. Oh, man, he's having a good game, but those knock-ons in this game are just brutal. They really are. They're just brutal, man. They are brutal. It's where Furman loses the ball at least twice a game. He needs to get the cheap errors out of his game, and then for me, I'd consider one of the elite back rowers. Yeah, if he got that knock-on out of his game, he would be one of the elite back rowers. You're absolutely right. Noel Richards, who did Titans beat in the first week of finals to qualify for the prelims 2010? Warriors. It was one of the best atmospheres I've ever been a part of. Josh Maguire, he's such a flog, man. So, Dragons here, 20 minutes out, right-hand side. And Amon here, and he will score a try there for the Dragons. Jeez, that's bad defense. Like, a shithouse player. Like, come on, man. Like, what's going on here? Like, that's terrible defense. Like, Amon is not even that good of a player. Like, we're letting Amon score 2 tries. Like, we're letting Amon score 2 tries. Like, that'll do me. That'll do me. We're letting Amon score 2 tries. My God, that is dreadful defense from the Titans. Wallace, man. Like, it's on Wallace there. Look at that defense from Wallace. My gosh. Felicia, I just watched the Usman Cat was crazy. Kansas City is so calm. It is what it is, man. I've come to terms with the season, you know. You just have to. You just have to come to terms with the season, mate. It's a tough season. Still 23 minutes to go. It'll only be a 10, 12-point game. But, like, man, it's just, like, it's so frustrating. It's frustrating, but, like, I am calm because I understand this season and I understand where we're at. Walsh-esque defence. Amon scored 3 last week as well. Federer Browns has come, man. Nigel says, who's fullback in 2010 for the Titans? Will Zillman or something. Presto Campbell, maybe. Presto Campbell and Will Zillman. But what's this? What's going on? Why are we talking about 2010 right now? Jack says, go Titans. Yep, well, still 23 minutes to go here. It's only 10 points at the moment. Coach Abbott getting around the Titans. Oh, man. Hopefully we can come back. Hopefully we come back. Keeps the spoon race alive, I guess, if we lose this game. But still a long way to go here. We were down 4 minutes to go until Jared Wallace scored against them in the first game in the Magic round when we won. And again, somebody says it's terrible defense for the Gold Coast. It was terrible. Terrible. Desmond says this isn't a quiz, it's a stream. It's like we're 22 minutes to go here of a game of my team, and I've got people asking me questions about 12 years ago. It's like when I'm at a Titans game, I'm doing the drums, I'm vlogging, I'm doing so much, and then I have someone asking me a question, and it's like, stop. Oh, he's missed a kick. It's going to be 30-20, 10-point game. 10-point game here. It's going to be a 10-point game. Here we go. So, still a 10 here. Titans can still come back. But it just comes down to that error in Bowie's game. If Bowie gets rid of that error, he'll probably win this game. If Bowie doesn't have those errors in this game. 2 knock-ons in the space of 2 minutes for him. It probably can't. It just and the Storm game was a big part of it. The Broncos game, he made a lot of knock-ons. He's such a good player, man, but he just needs to really fix those knock-ons in his games. Dragons have no chance for the accelerator. I don't even think they mathematically can make it either. The only team that can make it is the Raiders. So no other team can make it. The Raiders are the only team, and the Raiders are relatively likely. They are. It just comes down to that Broncos-Eels game next week because the Raiders should beat the Knights today. And then next week they have Manly, and the week after they have the Tigers. The Broncos, they have the Eels and then the Dragons. So a winnable, very winnable game against the Dragons, but a definitely losable game against the Eels too. So it's winnable and losable there against the Eels. Don't know what Eels team will turn up. But the Broncos have really fallen apart lately. Gus is right, this cup is over. I would agree, Ken. I just can't see them beating Panthers. But I could see the Storm surprising Ben Hunt here for a 40-20 attempt. And Jaden Campbell will get back there, luckily. I'm scared for Roosters versus Storm next week. I really do think that I'm starting to really come back around to that Storm. That Storm finding their form at the right part of the season. I did tell you guys a couple of weeks ago when they were playing shit, I said they're going to find some form and they're going to... Oh, it's penalty to Titans. Let's go. Penalty to Titans. Let's go. Broncos will be robbed again next week. It's crazy how we had a score of 60-10 or 60-12, and that was not the biggest loss of the weekend. Like, we saw a score of 60-12, and that was not the biggest score of the weekend. Mad. Just mad. Lucas says Eels could beat Panthers if they get them early, I think. I don't know about that. Yanni says, yeah, it'll be a very tough game for us against the Storm next week. It'll be a good game. Got some good games next week. You know, we've got that Broncos-Eels game on Thursday night. I think Friday night is... That's a penalty again. Should be. They don't call it. Then you got Broncos versus Eels Friday night on Thursday night. On Friday, I think. Who else they got? You've got Storm versus Roosters, and then you've also got Cowboys and the Rabbitohs. So 3 really big games there. And then obviously the game of the round, Titans versus Knights. So third tackle now. Rabbits Cowboys will be good. I think Rabbits Cowboys will be the game of the round. He's still going here. He's still going. He's still going, Greg Matthew. Jeez, 3 minutes out. He's the strongest man in the world, this bloke. The strongest man in the world. Penalty, come on. Penalty, come on. 6 again, I was going to say. My gosh. Oh, but the ball goes back right badly there. That was really poor. So 5 minutes out now. First tackle here for the Titans. Come on. You would have thought the 70-10 Storm vs Warriors would have been the biggest loss of 2022. You would have. If we had 2 sexy 70s this year. Ridiculous. 2 minutes out. Why is Wallace in dummy half? I don't know. I don't know why Wallace is playing against the hooker right now. Right-hand side. Jaden. Go down. Otherwise, we get obstruction. No, it's Luke. I think Roosters win. It's 1-12, but Storm. You're a third. Mate, you're a Roosters fan. Settle down. Oh, Fafita, so close. Oh, I thought he'd go get that, but he does get taken down last second. They won me about 4 tackle. 20 minutes to go, you guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Gives it off here, Liu. Has he scored a try for us this year? I don't know. Offloads it to Wallace. Inside. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. I don't think he does. I think he gets held up here. He's saying no try, but they're going to check this underneath the post here. It'll be fit tackle here at 10 metres. So Jimmy Jolliffe here, I don't think he gets his stamp. We'll see it from this angle. Can we see it from this angle before? Nah, he's not going to get the ball down there. Nah, it's not going to be a try. You won't be able to see it. It's kind of something to have Raiders and knock someone out from 8th. Absolutely. Damn, this is how Dragons stopping the tries. Yeah, I know. I know. There's no way we'll be able to see if the ball's touching the ground there. So it'll be no try, and we'll come back for fit tackle at 10. I wonder if they would have called that a no try if they had called that as a try on the field. I don't think so. Is it a changeover or is that fit tackle now? I don't know if that's 4th or 5th now. I think this might be 5th now. I think that was 4th tackle. This is 5th tackle. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be 5th tackle now. All right, so 10 minutes out here for the Titans. 5th tackle, down by 10. Score a try here within 1 try. Because I feel like the Broncos are less likely to make the 8 than the Raiders at this point, based on the schedules. 10 minutes out here. Benny says, fingers crossed, boys, come back for you in the last 20 minutes, mate. 10 points easy catchable. Absolutely. Absolutely. If we win this game, we'd probably avoid the spoon. If we lose it, we still probably avoid the spoon, but it just makes it a lot more nerve-wracking for the last 2 weeks. So 19.5 minutes to go here. Cody Ramsey comes off for a HIA. Raiders are making the 8 feel that 2 games are easy. Yeah, and the Broncos have a tough game next week against the Eels. But Raiders could be above the Broncos. Raiders could be above the Broncos next week if things go to plan. And they beat the Knights today by a decent enough margin. Left hand side here, Tanner Boyd. Bremo kicks it through. Oh! Oh! Is this a goal line dropout? Okay, he's going to say it was forced in the goal. Okay, so it'll be a dropout here. So close. Well, they go for a short kick and the Titans get that. That was really weird. Offloads it to Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell, he right inside. Titans here. Go! Jojo! Come on, baby. 30-24, he would get to come. Jojo from feeding my boy, let's go. He'll be on the channel at the end of this year. Jojo will be on the channel at the end of this year. Get around Jojo, baby. Come on. 30-24, he would have hit to come. Come on. That was stupid there from Ben Hunt. It wasn't on, man. It wasn't on. But Jane Kellan right inside. Did we have Jojo? We didn't have Jojo, but let's go Jojo. Viva la Jojo! J.A.'s Viva la ho-ho, Jojo. Jared Wallace, good dive there. Good commitment. All right. Sosefo! How's it go? Nigel says, me too, Jesse. Hope we can run in the 8. Oh, Roosters are making it. Don't stop it, Nigel Lyrics. Stop it. This bloke now pretending like he doesn't think the Roosters make the 8. Shut your mouth. Shut up. You wank on day in, day out about how the Roosters are going to win the comp. You think your team's beating the Storm next week and then you're going to say, I hope we can stay in the 8. Get out of it. Get out of it, Nigel Lyrics, you muppet. Oh, boy. Sabirana says, Titans, come on. Is his name Sosefo or Jojo? Sosefo is his actual name. Jojo, I believe, is his nickname. I could be wrong, though. No one's trying to cover his ass. Absolutely, Lucas. See right through that, big fella. 17.5 minutes to go here. Come on, the Titans. Tanner Boyd even right inside. Come on, Tanner. Come on, Tanner. This is one of the highest scoring rounds ever, or what? Absolutely. I think it probably is going to be the highest scoring round ever. And Tanner will... Yes! Go, Tanner! Yes, my boy! Yes, Tanner! Ow! Come on, 4-point game. Let's go, Tanner. Let's go, Tanner. Lucas is right in the middle. Oh, man. Good try there. Titans didn't let that error before get to us too much. They're only a 4-point game now. That 2 points at the end of the first half of that penalty really does come in clutch, even though we were down by 8 at the time. As far as the Roosters were probably the biggest rivalry in the NRL. Yes, but not the most exciting rivalry, but the biggest, yes. Jesse says, I don't think so. Rabbits have been flogging us for the last 2 years. We don't even want to face them. Yeah, it'll be an interesting game in that round 25. All right, so the high tackle. Yes, penalty. That's an absolute high tackle and a half. Wow. Boyd, he comes up clutch. He does have some Kelson. That's going to be a high tackle there against Moller. This honestly could be a sin bin. This could be 10 to Binny, lads. This could be 10 to Binny, lads. This has... That's got to be 10 in the bin. That's got to be 10 in the bin. That's absolutely 10 in the bin. That's an ugly tackle right across the chin. That's it. That's a sin bin. You could argue send-off. That is just a shocking tackle. That's a send-off. That is a send-off. Blockers agreeing too. That should be a send-off there. That is a terrible tackle. He's clocked him right across the chin. At very minimum, that's a sin bin. He should be gone here. He should be gone for that. He should be gone. He's off! Get out of here, you dog! Let's go. He's off for the game. 17 minutes to go with. 17 minutes to go. He'll be off for the game. Good call. That's an absolute correct call there. High tackle, straight across the chin. Clear send-off. Clear send-off. Swing an arm and just clocks him right. That's a terrible tackle. So Francis Molo will go off here, guys. And the Dragons will be down to 12 men for the next 17 minutes. Oh, man. He did help him up. Good on Molo for helping him up. But in the same sense, that's just shocking tackle there. Shocking tackle, and he will be sent off there. Goodbye, Muppet. Titans to win the game. Well, Theo, don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself, man. 12 Dragons left. Surely we can find one more gap. Surely. We've been finding gaps all day. Rosa says Dragons have nobody on the bench either. Fergie Ferguson says, for once you agree with Blocker talking sense for once. I know Fergie Ferguson, miracle. Maybe we should buy a lotto ticket. Maybe we should buy a lotto ticket there. Archie says, hey, hello, mate. Surely Titans win now. You'd hope, Daz, mate, but in the same sense. No guarantee, but we'll be here. We'll be here ready to rock and roll. So first tackle now at the 45. We win this game, we avoid the spoon. We win this game, we avoid the spoon. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. So Titans now, 40 minutes out. Come on, boys. Win this game, avoid the spoon. AJ Brimo. Brimo's had a fantastic game. Slips over there. He's had a fantastic game. 32 minutes out here. Right-hand side to Isaac Liu. I think Liu's had a good game today. I really do. I've been a big critic of Liu this year. I think he's had a good game today. 25 minutes out, 4 tackle. Jay Well, right-hand side to SAS, Tanner Boyd here to Jaden. And he'll be taking down 13 minutes out, 5th tackle. 5th tackle. Right-hand side to Tanner Boyd. Back outside to Fafita. Fafita here offloads it, and ball's still inside here. Paul Turner's going to whack that ball up there. There's a terrible set there from the Titans, but it's going to bounce here. Oh, it's going to bounce over the Dragons, damn it. Time midget out just for being a wanker. So first tackle now for the Dragons, they're 30 minutes out. Coaches go to Titans, go to right. Dolphins fans is kind of Titans. So Dragons now 35 minutes out. Oh, that's instruction. Well, that's instruction. He's gone by his player, but no, apparently not. Brewer always gives it a little. It's because he loves the Gold Coast, man. He's a Gold Coast local. He's a Gold Coast boy. He wants a Gold Coast to succeed. All right, so left-hand side now for the Dragons. They're going to be 45 minutes out. Josh McGuire, look at this flog coming on the field. Third tackle, right-hand side. And here they go, Dragons. Nick surely can't find space here. Guys, you have to go up in the line. 14, they're making 20 metres for a team with 12 men on the field. That's what I'm saying, guys. The Titans have not won this game yet. Like, I know this team. Like, there's still plenty of time here for the Dragons. I've seen the Titans concede with, a man extra on the field this season multiple times. So, 5th tackle now for the Dragons. They're 18 metres out here from the Titans line. Right-hand side to Amon here. Oh, like that. Like, pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, how pathetic is that? How do they have an overlap? Like, that's how bad the Titans defense is. How do they have an overlap there? They've got a player down for the rest of the game. How do they have an overlap? Mad. Just mad. That's mad. Like, how do they have an overlap? That is really incredible. It's incredibly bad defense there. That is incredibly bad defense from the Titans. Like, how do you concede that? How can you concede that? It just doesn't make sense. It's so open. Like, it does not make sense. And this is why I said to you guys, don't think the Titans have won. Don't think the Titans have won at all. There's so long to go in this game. Tries confirmed. Of course it is. Easy try there. That is wild. That's a try there. It's wild. All that hard work undone. Exactly right. All that hard work undone. This I'm going to watch Carlton versus Collingwood. It's just stupid. Okay, well, then don't be a Titans fan. If you can't watch your team with 14 minutes to go, when you're in 15th, don't be with us when we're in the top 8. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Titans fans saying, I'm going to go watch another game now. Support your goddamn team, man. Shit, I travelled 10 straight weeks this season and we lost in every one of those games. I travelled to Melbourne. I travelled to Canberra this year. I drove to Newcastle. Went to Sydney multiple times. And I'm still here watching. And yet you get someone there who has the audacity after a trial like that to say, I'm going to go watch Collingwood versus Carlton. You aren't a Titans fan then. Don't be there when we're successful. I don't want to hear it when we're successful. I don't ever want to hear it when we're successful eventually. I don't want to hear it. 14 minutes to go here. I want as many people to support this club as possible. I will always support this club and I will always back them in, whether we're losing or we're good. But if I hear people say, I'm going to go and leave the game, or I'm going to go and watch another sport right now because my team's losing, you aren't a fan to me. You aren't. I do not consider you a fan of this club. Do you? Who cares what I think in your life? Who cares what I think, right? But I'm just saying, I will never consider you a fan if you can't sit here and watch the next 13 minutes of this game. Jesse says, you think on the stream just said you're streaming the next game, so I got the answer. Yeah, I'll be doing the next game. I'll be doing Knights Rays. We've also got later on tonight Chelsea Leeds and also Man City versus Newcastle. I understand people are different. I understand people aren't like me. I understand that people don't have the passion that I do. That's not the point. Point is that I have to, I'm going to see people come out of the woodwork and say, I was there with you. It's like, no, you weren't. No, you weren't when we had this shit. Style Studios. You wish, Style Studios. How about that first try, eh? How about the HIA for Sammy that was a high tackle, but didn't get called as a penalty to the Titans, but it was a HIA though for Sammy who actually failed the HIA, mind you. Silas, when you come to accountability and hold your team responsible for the team that they've had this season, you're not going to be able to get at me with a stupid comment that is obviously incorrect anyway. Ryder says, Corey Thompson been activated. Oh, yeah, he'd be activated because of that high tackle. Knock on. All right, come on, Titans. Come on. All right, 12 minutes and 42 seconds to go here. That's poor from Theo. It's just stupid, And then you'll get him next week. We'll get him on another video, another stream saying, oh, yes, go the Titans. We're doing well. It's just like, eat a dick. It's been a horrible year for Titans fans this year. It's been a really horrible year for Titans fans this year. But that doesn't give you the excuse to then say, you know what, I'm not going to support them now. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Too many knock-ons from Bo, dude. He's got the ball there. He hasn't even lost the ball. He didn't even lose the ball. He didn't even lose the ball. That makes no sense. There was no strip there of any kind, and he didn't even lose the ball. How is that a knock-on against the Titans? He didn't even lose it. It was not even close to losing it. Hughes says, good to have a high-scoring game this round. Isn't completely one-sided. Most of this round has been boring as... kind of. The defense has been dreadful for both these teams. Jesse says, I have passion for my club, but I've turned into someone who prefers to see a good game of footy most of all. However, my club, they're away here, Dragons. They're away here, the Dragons. They're away here, the Dragons. And they'll get taken down here at the 15 Fino. This could be a try here. It's coming on the back of a really, really poor call from the referee. So right-hand side here, and they're still going here. They'll get taken down at the 10. He didn't lose it. He held the ball. I know. It kind of lets what a joke. I know, man. I know. It is what it is. No, like an easy try there. And it comes off the back. It comes off the back of a bad call. It comes off the back of a bad call, man. I'm not happy to accept that try. I'm happy to accept the loss. I'm not happy to accept that try. For me, not a try to me. That's not a try to me. It comes off the back of a call. It makes no sense. Because it was not a knock-on from both firms. I really just don't care about the result. The result is not meaningful to me right now. The fact of the matter is, though, is that they've scored a try on the back of an incorrect call from referee. It's 2 tries today, but off the back of incorrect calls. Ken says, just do what the Tigers boy did and bandwagon the Panthers. Nah, man, I'm here. But I'm sorry, but the referees have had a mad today. And the Dragons boy, that was a shit call in the knock-on. Absolutely, Cooper. Absolutely. And then they go try there, which obviously makes the game ended there. And look, the Titans' defense has been shocking. You can't hide away from it. You have to admit it when the Titans have been haven't been good enough. But the Dragons haven't been good either. Both these teams have been terrible. Both these teams have been shocking. And yeah, it's just frustrating to see that you see calls 2 tries so far today have been the incorrect decision in favour of the Dragons. But the defense is just non-existent. The defense is non-existent. you can hope your team wins. You can support your team. Get around, support your team. But you can't tell me that the Titans have played great today. Like, offensively they score, but also the Dragons have allowed those tries. It's the same with the Titans. Like when people say the Dragons have played phenomenally. No, they haven't. Neither of these teams have played good. Both of these teams have played very, very poorly. Very, very poorly. You can't have a scoreline of 40-26 with 9 minutes to go and think that either team has been good. No, because you're conceding defense. Defense is more important. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championships, not offense. Defense wins championships. Tough times will pay off eventually. I hope so, man. Appreciate it for being there for 13 months. That's such an undeserved try for the Dragons. It's a dreadful call. It is what it is. Yeah, it'll be the highest scoring round that has ever happened, yeah. No one's loses every game this round. A team has scored 40 more except Panthers South. Yeah, but the Dragons shouldn't have 40 right now. And he'll miss that kick. He's had a pretty poor kicking game today as well with Zach Lomax. So 14-point game. So Titans will have to go for the short kickoff here. I can still see two, three tries here from either of these teams in this game. I can still see the Titans scoring a try and Dragons scoring a try, or Titans scoring 2 tries and Dragons scoring a try. I can still see more tries in this game because it's that poor in regards to the defense. Like, it's really poor. Both these teams have been very bad today. Very bad. Yeah, 6 teams have scored 40 points first time ever. At least Titans could actually put up a fight. Kind of, mate. They've conceded 40 points. And it's like the Dragons, they've conceded 26 points. Zach Lomax has been shocking with play kicking. Yeah, Zach Lomax has not been good here. So Jaden Campbell with the short kickoff. And... oh, Titans caught it. Oh, we caught it. All right, Titans ball. Greg Marty. Marty's had a pretty good game today. Not defensively. Defensively, no, at all. But attacking-wise, yeah. So Titans ball at the 30. We'd have to score on this set to have a chance, really. 25 minutes out. I can't expect the Raiders to score big also. Yeah, exactly right, because the Raiders, they're playing for an 8 race, and they have to try and fix that 50 points differential difference between them and the Broncos. 10 minutes out now, third tackle of the Titans. Like every other team that lost other than South could only score like 1 try. Yeah. All right, so Titans now for Feeder. For Feeder, he will get taken down at the 10. I don't think he's had a bad game today for Feeder. Oh, I'm not happy they didn't take the trip. Whether we win or lost, it doesn't really matter, offloads it. Oh, that's going to be backwards. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for the Dragons. Oh, you can't really get too upset with that pass there from Mo. It's just unfortunate they went to the Dragons there who were behind the play and then knocked it back. That's fine. Well, the Raiders score 40 bombs too. There's no such thing as 40 bombs. It's freaking 40. But the Raiders could score 40 against the Knights. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. We'll be doing the Raiders Knights game after this. Lost ball. No, it's not a penalty. No, it's not. No. This ref's been atrocious, man. He really has been. Like, the ref has been atrocious. That's not a penalty. That's not a strip. That's not a strip there. Not solutions. If Raiders score 40 as well, Broncos are in trouble because the for and against will be borderline. Yeah, that's not a strip. That's not a strip. It's a loose carry, man. It's a loose carry. All right, so the Dragons now, they get this ball out to the 40. So right-hand side, the Dragons with 7 minutes to go here. Look, Cowboys last year, Titans will be there, I promise. I hope you're right, Keenan. I really do. Obviously last year we were in 8th, and then this year we're down here. It's been a tough year. It has been a tough year, but this is where your foundation gets built as a fan. Your support as a fan gets built from these years. And I know it sucks for Titans and Tigers fans and Warriors fans and Knights fans, how it's always down here. We're always in this situation, but, this is where your foundation gets built as a fan, because you don't actually feel and understand how much it means to win without seasons like this. So that's where you're going to be patient with it. You're going to get hate. You're going to cop idiots. You're going to get trolls. You just put up with it. I'm living my life watching sport right now. I get paid to literally watch sport and watch my team and enjoy sport. So, and I get to travel Australia, travel the world, and do what I love. So it's you just have to have that understanding of kind of where you're at right now. And for me, yes, the team's not played well, but that doesn't happen forever. Last year we had a good year. 2016 had a good year. 2020 was an okay year. 2010 happened. Things changed. 2019 happened when we came last. 2011 happened when we came last. But 2016 we made the finals. 2021 we made the finals. 2010 made the finals. All in the 20, it's just ups and downs. It's the whole point of sport. Sport is about ups and downs, man. It's not about just winning all the time. If you win all the time, you don't get it. Like Storm fans, you don't get it. You don't. You don't understand. It's cool. You win. Cool. But you don't get it. You don't understand us. Roosters fans, it's the same. Broncos fans, you're starting to understand now. You're starting to understand how difficult it is to win the premiership. Because you've had so much success in the past and now you're not great, you're starting to understand it. So that's the thing. Oh, look at this defense. Like, the Titans' defense is so poor. So poor. And they'll get out here to the 1 metre. Also, the heckler's on vlogs. Good luck trying to make plays less passionate. Oh, no. It actually, the more people who hate, the more passionate I get. Like, the more passionate I get for this team, because it just means that I want to see them be proven wrong eventually, which they will be. They will be. But it'll take time. You know, life is all about being patient, man. You can't expect things to happen now. If you think things happen now, you'll be depressed, because it's not like that. Well, that's a high tackle. Corey Thompson now at the 20. No, so we get better look at teams with the Cowboys. There's no guarantee. The Tigers have been last for, 10 years, 11 years. Tino here, left-hand side. Good run by Tino. They were 15th last year and now second. Broncos were 14th last year and now they have 8th. Sharks missed the 8 last year and now they're top 4. Yes, but in the same sense, there is also a lot of context there. Oh, that's a good run there. It's fit tackle. Jaden Campbell gets it off here. Jared Wallace to Fodawaker. Fodawaker here with a really nice run. Gets it off to Brimo. I think Brimo's been good today. I really do. Oh, that's going to be an intercept there. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on. It's going to be 6 again. All right. And back on the inside here, Paul Turner. Turner here, Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell. You could argue high tackle there. You could argue high tackle there. Yeah, exactly right. Jared Wallace. Oh, Josh Maguire, you're a dog, mate. He's a grub. Like, you are a gronk, Josh Maguire. You are a gronk. Like, Josh Maguire, why aren't you going to sue another person, mate? Why aren't you going to sue another person? Huh? You gronk. Over the last 10 years have been cancelled. Verrills and Forum will give your side a bit more depth and experience next year. Will be a bit more of an unpredictable team with them coming in, what they can bring, hopefully, mate. Hope you're right. Sam Verrills is a big signing. Kieran Foran, obviously, will be a lot in regards to experience. Josh Maguire is such a gronk, man. He is a weak-gutted dog. Justin says, sometimes I feel sorry for Tigers fans who haven't made finals in 10 years. No, I do as well. Last night, like, it helped my team in regards to not getting the spoon. But yet, it still felt like, I don't necessarily enjoy watching the Tigers fans get put through that. You know? I don't really necessarily enjoy it. Like, it's just embarrassing. And really, if my team can see 70, I'd be ropeable. You know, and I feel for Tigers fans because I know how they feel. I feel for Warriors fans. I know how they feel. I feel for Knights fans. I know how they feel. You know, I understand Eels fans and why they're the annoying, pests that they are. Pounding here to the Titans because of their lack of success over such a long period of time. The algorithm brings more trolls to the full circle operation. Oh, yeah, it always goes around. Oh, man, the bigger you get, the more trolls you get. That's why I say to you guys, like, they don't do nothing. I think it affects you guys more than it affects me. I actually find it good. Like, I find it good because it does help the algorithm, yeah. So 5 minutes happening line, 4 minutes to go here of the game here for the Titans. You can argue another penalty there. I'm not going to call it. Left-hand side here, Tanner Boyd. Tanner Boyd underneath. Oh, that's another knock-on there. That's another knock-on. Storm fans don't know what it feels like. Storm don't know what it feels like, no. Roosters fans don't. Rabbitohs do. They won a lot of wooden spoons for a long time. But then again, they've also got premierships to back themselves up on. Warriors and the Titans are the only two teams that don't have those premierships to back themselves up on. Tigers fans wank on about premiership back in 2005 as if it means something compared to now. It's like, no, it doesn't. But at least you've got that backup to have something to conversate with, you know what I'm saying? Trolls do bits for the channel. Trolls are good for the channel. The trolls are good. As everybody says, Storm fans have no right to argue what this feels like. Zamboy Boy says, what is your ladder? Titans under 44 points. You're absolutely right, mate. You are absolutely right. Let me just edit that for you. There you go, mate. See? Right ladder. Bing bong. There we go. All right, so it is first second of the Dragons, 25 minutes out here. Something to say should be a better season next year, hopefully, for the Titans, at least while they're finishing strong in the remaining rounds of the comp. Absolutely. Kenny says, Eels fans, the birds out of Nemo. Eels fans, the birds out of... Yes. For Shamans, I feel like a lot of Storm fans just go for them because they're the Storm. They do. They go for them because they're the Storm and they're very good. You watch the Storm will lose massive numbers. Massive numbers there. They will lose massive numbers when, they play. Oh! And ball comes out the back here for the Dragons. And Ben Hunt gets the ball back to the halfway point. Don't forget, in any moment now, we're going to jump on straight for that next game, which is the Knights and Raiders game. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. We'll be doing the Knights and Raiders. The only thing we've won in our history is the minor premiership, which means close to nothing in the grand scheme, but it means nothing. Devmate says, come on now, the Storm have had it hard. It's been about 2 seasons they've missed the 8 in the last 24 years. That's a hard life. Storm will drop hard in the next 3 years, and it's inevitable because they cannot replicate BKRmy and the players leaving. And Lomax here, fit tackle, taking out the 30. I don't understand why Dragons players are being such dogs. Like, your team is also shit. like, I just want to reconfirm this for Dragons players and fans out there. Your team is also shit. Like, you're going to score a try here, but your team is also dog shit. Like, you're still going to go to 11th place, not in the top 8. So it's going to be 44-26 with the hit to come. But, like, it's incredible, like, the Dragons here is if they're... Like, we also won the earlier season game, but this Titans D is horrific. Like, imagine a troll coming to the chat and they get picked as a gifted membership when they're here to troll. They did that last night. 2 people had that last night. Yes, it's very dog shit. Exactly right, Cooper. Like, as a Dragons fan, you just have to take responsibility for it and say, like, cool, you win this game, but, like... you know what I mean? Like, you win the game, cool, congratulations, but... The Dragons go 10th and Manly 11th. Wow. So Dragons now, I'll be 44-26 here with hit to come. This round has been so horrific in regards to scores. My gosh. Storm can't remove that cheated tiles like a criminal conviction. It'll be there forever. Forever's a long time, but yes, it'll always hang around for a decent little bit. What's the future, Dragons fans? They're going to be in a similar position next year, man. They're going to be in a similar position next year. But Jack Burp with the try there. Minute 23 to go here. Appreciate you all for tuning in, though. Appreciate all the people for tuning in. Obviously, I don't usually do Titans games. Usually I'm at the game, but I thought this week I'll just kick back and watch it with you guys. A minute to go. Don't blame the officiating, Bonesy. There's been some very questionable calls, Sean, but the Titans have also conceded 44 points. But Sean, do not pretend like there's not been some absolutely horrific calls. However, very, very horrific defense from the Titans too. But do not pretend like this is not a game that has been impacted by the referees in multiple parts. But again, the Titans defense was very bad. Jesse says, if everyone likes the stream before it ends, there'll be 123 likes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit that thumbs up button. If Ben Hunt leaves, Dragons will get the spoon. I agree. General base is tough result, but thanks for doing the stream. I appreciate it, dude. We'll be on in 5 minutes' time for the next game. Jacob Texas, my guy says he's going to kick back this week and it's going to stay up till 5 a.m. tonight watching soccer. Nah, tonight it's 3:30 in the morning. Last night was 5 a.m. Tonight, Man City vs Newcastle finish at 3:30 in the morning. Alright, so Titans with the short kickoff there. And Dragons will get taken down here at the 35. Dragons fans need to realise they nearly lost the second worst team in the league. Most Dragons fans do understand that. It's just that some people are going to come out here and think that this is like a monumental result for them. It's like Titans and Dragons are now 1-1 for the season. And we're both missing the 8. Cool. You know, cool. Thought Titans can win this and just hope we can win against the Knights and Warriors. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully. But at least the Tigers take on the Dragons next week, so hopefully they can beat them, the Dragons. And then they take on the Raiders. They're not going to beat the Raiders, the Tigers. So Dragons fans are bad when they win a game. Makes no sense, though. They're going to 10th. And they can't make the 8th. So there you go, guys. It's going to be 4 tackling of the Dragons. 2 seconds left. Right-hand side here. Ben Hunt. He will go off here. Do not concede, Fitty. Blunt Rays, thank you for the $1 donation, brother. Thank you for the $1 donation. There you go, guys. So that'll be full time here. 46-26 there. Very high score round. Very, very high score round. But, guys, I've got to jump off quickly because we're going to time Jesse out for the next game because of that too. But we're going to jump off it now because we're going to be on straight away for that Raiders and Knights game, which is on about now, actually. About now. So, like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's move over to that next game. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.